and I think I asked him some of the effect of, did you think your team did a better job against the zone tonight? He wasn't ready to go all on his zone offense to be at his best.
Yeah, they've got to move the zone side to side. It's one or two passes isn't going to get the zone to shift entirely. Arizona has to attack the middle of the zone, either by way of post touches, quality post touches, or driving it into gaps and forcing the zone to contract. Arizona's point production in the paint has been limited the last two games. A lot to do with the zone defense and Arizona's lack of probing that zone. One other thing that we've seen Tommy try to do, but I don't think they've executed it well, screen against the zone. Set screens. Just play basketball and not get settled and stagnant. That was one thing he was concerned about. All those things go into trying to attack a zone defense.
So one note about the future of this series, and again, nothing's been decided yet, but of course this is the final year of the Pac-12. I think the most amazing part about all of this is that when Arizona joined the Pac-10 back in the late 70s, it later became 12. This is the 46th year that this conference has been part of Arizona UCLA. In the first 45 years, either Arizona or UCLA have won the title 29 times. These are the two best programs. It's not even close when you think about it. They will play another time in Los Angeles, final weekend of the regular season. They could play again at the Pac-12 tournament. I mean, conceivably, if UCLA got hot, they could meet again in the NCAA tournament. But right now, there are no games scheduled in the future. Tommy Lloyd and Mick Cronin have talked about it. They want to play at some point. It may not be every year. How it works out, we don't know. And it's not up to the coaches, by the way. They can agree to it, but the schools have to as well. And there's a lot that goes into it. So we hope this is not the last time we see the UCLA Bruins here at McHale Center. It would be a shame because it has been one of the great rivalries.
As a fellow member of the same conference, we know that's not going to happen. What's interesting, Brian, when Arizona left the WAC conference, very few people said, boy, I can't wait for Arizona-UCLA. That is going to be the new budding rivalry of the Pac-10 back in the late 70s, early 80s. It had to take time to develop. Arizona had to hire Lute Olson for that to happen. So there will be new rivalries formed in the Big 12 for Arizona, the Big 10 for UCLA, but there's something to be said for the elite level of talent, the high level of basketball. You said it. A rivalry is only true when each team has the equal chance of winning, and boy, it has been a shared winning opportunity on each other's home court, on neutral courts. This has been special. The personalities have been unbelievable. I will miss that piece of it, knowing that every year you could circle your calendar. There's always a buzz in the arena. It will be different.
All right, well, we are at Lute and Bobby Olson Court, and it is time to tribute Lute Olson because he's the one that turned this into a rivalry. Before he arrived here, these two teams had played 24 times. UCLA had won 21. Since Lute Olson took over this rivalry back in 1984, Arizona's won 45, UCLA's won 42. And that tells you right there, Lute Olson's impact on this rivalry. You carry on beyond him, now on to Tommy Lloyd, and it has continued. And hopefully it will down the road. All right, before anything else, let's pause 10 seconds here for station identification. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield. Thank you to Coca-Cola for sponsoring today's men's basketball game, and thank you for your continued support of Arizona Athletics and Arizona men's basketball. And before anything else here, I did want, and it goes back again to the last couple of games Arizona's played, Washington State and USC. The Wildcats have not shot the ball at the level they have through most of the season. In their 4 conference wins now, they've shot 58%. In their 2 losses, they've shot 39%. So it sounds simple to sit here and say the Wildcats have to shoot the ball better. Well, there's an equation. There's something that makes that happen. And I think that's, to me, that's going to be really important today because the Wildcats hit the road next week to the Oregon schools. They need to be playing, I think, really well today. They need to shoot well today. They need to feel confident about themselves before they go on the road again.
Yeah, Arizona won the game by double digits Thursday night, but by all accounts, including our head coach, that really wasn't a complete game, or wasn't a game you circle and say, hey, we took steps forward. Today needs to be crisper. Arizona needs to take care of the ball. How many uncharacteristic turnovers did the Wildcats have? They didn't finish plays at the rim at the level of which they can. Arizona needs to make that mark forward while they've got the home energy and crowd, because on the road they've not been able to muster that same energy, especially in the last 2 road affairs in Pac-12 play. They've been losses. Today is a step forward opportunity for Arizona.
Cats and the Bruins from McHale Center. Starting lineups when we come back. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
You know how we Wildcats love our games. And there's no place better, closer, or safer to game than Desert Diamond Casinos. Filled with hundreds of the newest, loosest slots, dozens of your favorite table games, and superior food and beverage options. Desert Diamond is the #1 destination for your free time fun festivities. Bear down for the best time in Tucson. Go to Desert Diamond Casinos. Go Cats!
The tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On Pac-12 Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/Pac-12 Sports.
Wildcats basketball across the Grand Canyon State. This is the Arizona Sports Network from Learfield.
Cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Arizona Complete Health is your partner through every twist and turn, bump and bruise, or new addition life has in store for you. Because our health insurance plans are plans you can count on. We have Marketplace, Medicaid, and Medicare options that give you the care you need no matter what comes your way. Arizona Complete Health, a plan for life. Learn more at planforlifeaz.com.
Tip-off is moments away on the Arizona Sports Network from Learfield.
No look, jab at home, catch by 2.
Arizona basketball, fast, passing.
Time to name the starting 5 for the Wildcats. Brought to you by Coke Zero Sugar. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Take a taste. Now, here's your Arizona starting lineup.
Caleb Love, 6'4", senior, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Pelle Larsen, I'm 6'6", I'm a senior, and I'm from Stockholm, Sweden.
Kylan Boswell, I'm 6'2", I'm a sophomore, and I'm from Champaign, Illinois.
Keyshawn Johnson, 6'7", fifth-year senior, Oakland, California.
Umar Balo, I'm 7 foot, I'm a senior, I'm from Kuligoro, Mali, West Africa.
Tommy Lloyd, head coach, Tucson, Arizona. That's my starting lineup. This is Arizona basketball from Learfield.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice-cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways? Or hang out with just your dog, because you've had enough human interaction this week. Whatever you do it with a Coors Light. Mountain Cold Refreshment made to chill.
2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Fubo is the official streaming platform of Arizona Athletics. With Fubo, you can watch every Pac-12 game, plus more college and pro sports, shows, movies, and news on over 350 live TV channels. Stream it live on your TV, phone, and other devices. No cable required. The best part? You can try Fubo for free. There's no contract or commitment. To start watching, just go to FuboTV.com. That's FUBOTV.com.
Today's temperature check presented by Proactive Physical Therapy. 72 degrees, cloudy here in Tucson. Humidity at 20%, down to 50 tonight. Good chance of rain tomorrow, 65% with a high of 57. Los Angeles, it's 58 degrees currently and a light drizzle following. They'll go down to 55 tonight, 59, and equally good chance of rain, 60% tomorrow in Southern California. Temperature check presented by Proactive Physical Therapy. Let's take a look at the UCLA starting lineup. Dylan Andrews, a 6'2 sophomore out of Los Angeles. He'll be joined by Adem Bona, a 6'10 sophomore from Nigeria. Lazar Stefanovic, transfer from Utah, 6'7 junior out of Belgrade, Serbia. Sebastian Mack, 6'3 freshman from Chicago. And Berka Buyaktadel, a 6'9 freshman out of Turkey. Head coach Mick Cronin in his 5th year at UCLA. The Pac-12 officials today are Ray Natali, Nate Harris, and Kelly Pfeiffer. So we're ready to play ball. Arizona, UCLA. One other game in the Pac-12 already underway, and that's USC and Arizona State. More games to come later today, as we mentioned, with Oregon's loss at Colorado on Thursday. The standings look like this entering play today. The Ducks are now 5-1. Arizona and Arizona State both 4-2. Utah, Washington State, Colorado, and Stanford stand at 4-3. Washington and UCLA are 3-4 in league play. California and USC are 2-5. And Oregon State is 1-5. Again, the game's yet to come today. Washington State at Cal, Oregon State at Colorado, Washington at Stanford, and tomorrow Oregon will play at Utah. So again, it goes back to why this game is important for the Wildcats, because they head back on the road, and their first 2 road trips in conference play, they've split their games, and now they'd like to see what they could do when they head to Oregon next week. But first things first against UCLA. I asked Tommy Lloyd why UCLA's defense is so good, because they lead the league in scoring defense, which is not difficult, I guess, when you slow the ball down. But they're second in the league in field goal defense. That's what is most impressive about this team. And I think, as Tommy said, if you go back and look at Mick Cronin's team since he arrived at UCLA, it's kind of a staple of what they do.
Yeah, they do a great job of guarding on the perimeter. They've got shot blockers and shot detractors at the rim. They do value the defensive end of the basketball floor, much like Arizona values the offensive end. And I'm not saying either team, practices more on one end or the other, but that is their calling card. Tommy Lloyd's known across the country, offensive genius, fast-paced guy. Mick Cronin, his entire career dating back to Cincinnati and Murray State, defense wins for them. This is where it's an interesting one, Brian, right? If UCLA shoots a little better than normal and does what they do defensively, they are right in this game. This is by no means Arizona track meet, let's run away from the Bruins. Just because Bruins aren't ranked, they've got enough pieces to really be dangerous.
UCLA had lost 8 of 9 prior to their back-to-back victories over Washington and ASU. With every 3-pointer the Wildcats hit today, Lexus of Tucson will donate $100 to our local charities. Lexus of Tucson, experience amazing. Bruins still lead the all-time series 63-48. Arizona owns the series here in Tucson. They won 26, lost 18. And the Bruins have won 7 of the last 11, although, again, last year Arizona won the Pac-12 tournament championship game, beating UCLA up in Las Vegas, and they could see each other there again. But, do the Bruins continue their upward movement now? They have 8 new players on their roster, and can they continue to, evolve? They got a lot of young guys, and this time of the year, have they kind of figured it out now? And I think, that's probably what Mick Cronin is looking at right now. So we talk about Arizona wanting to play really well before they hit the road. UCLA just wants to play well, period.
Yeah, they got blown out at Utah a couple of games ago. That was a wake-up call. The biggest loss in conference history for UCLA at Utah. I think that kind of motivated the troops a little bit. So a little bit of evolution and getting better as the season goes on, but also a little pride on the line for them.
Wildcats in their home white uniforms, trimmed in Cartula Navy, and the Bruins will be in their road blue and gold. The Wildcats win the tap, and they're moving left to right here from our vantage point. Boswell will work it for the Wildcats. Out top to Keyshawn Johnson. We got a foul off the ball right away with just 10 seconds into this game, and that's the one thing that UCLA's had problems with this year. So it is okay.
First team foul of the half.
So the Wildcats inbound it, and they put it in.
3-point shot there for Pelle Larsson, right off the inbound left corner.
So the Wildcats take a 3-0 lead on our first Lexus of Tucson Charity 3, and Bruins with the ball the other way. UCLA facing the Arizona man-to-man defense. They kick it down low, back right corner. 3 ball is up and good. That's Stefanovic, the Utah transfer. He's hit now 8 of his last 15. And the Bruins tie it up at 3. Stefanovic played here last year, of course, when he was a member of the Utes, and went 2 for 6 outside the arc, so a good sign for him as he hits his first.
And then a mishandle on the inbounds, Brian. Keyshawn Johnson passed it to Arizona's Kylan Boswell, and it slipped out of his hands. Bruins get the ball back.
So UCLA will set it up from there. Stefanovic will feed it out topside. Driving right all the way to the bucket, almost untouched, is Sebastian Mack, their leading scorer, and UCLA takes the lead 5-3. Cats with the ball the other way. Boswell leaves it for Johnson. Off to Larsson on the right wing. Drives down to the baseline. Spin move there. Turnaround shot is up and good.
Aggressiveness out of Pelle Larsson. First 2 offensive possessions for the Cats. He is looking to score.
So Pelle averaging 12.5 points a game. Gives Arizona a tie at 5-5. Mack with the ball for UCLA. Run a bonus screen. Gets into the lane. Jumper is up. Banked too hard. No good. Long rebound out to Caleb Love. And the Wildcats will run it the other way. Love down forecourt right. Pulls up the dribble, bounce it to Johnson in the right corner. Key shot. Will move it out near the top of the key, bounce off to Larsson and to Love. Caleb will leave it back for a key shot, top of the circle. And to Pelle. Hook it back down to Johnson. Runs right into Bona. Pump fake. Shot blocked by Bona. And chased down on the baseline by Stefanovic. It'll be UCLA ball the other way. And so slowing things down, Sebastian Mack will walk it across midcourt. Kick it out top now to Dylan Andrews, the sophomore, their point guard. Back to Mack. Hook it left. 3 ball is up and good.
Steady dose of ball screen action on the wing against Arizona, and the kickback pass as Arizona's rotation was slow.
Well, Ukengel gets the 3, and it's an 8-5 UCLA lead. Larsson will throw it inside for Bona, and it's knocked away and stolen. Shot blocked, grabbed away by UCLA. Here's Andrews back the other way. Top of the key. Feed it right for Mack, looking inside for Bona. Catches it there, briefly double team back out to Mack. Pretty good look at the 3-pointer. Missed off the rim, no good. And Umar Ballo grabs the Arizona rebound. Outlet goes to Boswell the other way. Kylan will take it down top, leave it for Umar Ballo. Ball knocked away and stolen by Adem Bona. 3-on-1. Bona to the rack and jam it home. So Bona gets his first bucket. Arizona's second turnover. 10-5 favor the Bruins. Well, UCLA needs to be aggressive today, and so far they have been. Early 5-point lead. Cats with the ball the other way. Larsson out top. Leave it for Love. Looking over at Tommy Lloyd. Swing it down left corner. It goes to Johnson. Back top for Love. Love circles left. Stops on the wing. Step back. Long 3 ball is up. Over the rim, no good. Rebound kept alive briefly by Keyshawn Johnson, but lost it out of bounds. So it'll be UCLA ball backcourt. Jaden Bradley will check in for Arizona, and Kylan Boswell will sit down.
Man-to-man defense for UCLA. Have not seen the zone. They are hedging hard on ball screens. They're attacking shooters in the lane area. They are a stout defensive unit, and it's showing up.
So Bruins by 5 of the ball. Stefanovic out top. It goes to Mack. Working on Love down the right side. Mack pulls it up there. Out top. Nothing right away for Ukengel. Leave it for Andrews. Back top for Mack. Mack top of the key, open for a 3. He'll take it out there. That's too long. Back of the heel. And grabbed by Bona on the offensive rebound. Standing in the lane. Spin move, and he traveled. And UCLA will turn it back over to Arizona.
Offensive rebound on that long shot. So UCLA, as we've noted, not a great percentage shooting 3-point team. They've knocked a couple down, but those long rebounds, guards have got to get involved. Adem Bona not able to take advantage of that offensive rebound.
Mo Krivas checks in for the Wildcats. 10-5 UCLA with the lead. Arizona with the ball. And Jaden Bradley, the sophomore out of Rochester, New York, will bring it across. Bradley to Love. Out top for Larsson. Dribble drive right. Runs into Bona and fouled by Bona. Just got a little too close. And Adem Bona, sure enough, first 4 minutes picks up a foul. And that's kind of been his norm. Again, he's fouled out of 4 games this year, including their Wednesday stop up in Tempe. And Mick Cronin will go to the bench. See Kenneth Nuba check in, the 5th-year senior. And Bona will sit down. Wildcats will inbound it next to the UCLA bench. Inbounds to Bradley. Leave it out for Love. Caleb to the top of the circle. Looking inside, nothing there. To Bradley, right corner. Jaden puts it on the floor. Drives out, wing. Bounce down to Johnson, baseline. Turns, face-up jumper is good. Keyshawn Johnson coming off a 10-point game against USC.
Short corner for Keyshawn Johnson. Just open up, take the shot. Nice, confident play.
10-7. UCLA on top. Bruins with the ball. Mack across midcourt. Out top, Stefanovic. Leave it for Nuba just inside the arc. Back for Stefanovic. Can't get a shot up over Larson. Can't find anybody to get the ball to. Finally out to Will McClendon. Just onto the floor. McClendon working his way to the free throw line. Stops. Fade away from the right elbow. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound kept alive. Grabbed by Keyshawn Johnson for the Wildcats. Outlet to Bradley. He'll race quickly across midcourt. Bradley top for Johnson. Feed it off for Love. Top of the circle. Nothing there to Larson. A deep three for Pella. Rattles in and out. No good. Rebound battled for and taken by Keyshawn. They'll throw it back top. Bradley tries a three up top. That rims out, no. And the rebound taken by Stefanovic for UCLA. And he'll leave it off for Sebastian Mack. And again, the Bruins will slow it down here. Leading by 3. Just over 5 minutes gone by. High post. Nuba around it. Mack. Kick it back out. Stefanovic passed up the 3. Into the lane. Jumper just inside the free throw line is good. His second bucket. Stefanovic averaging almost 10 points a game. Makes it a 12-7 UCLA lead. Johnson top of the circle. Inside, Krivas got behind the defense. Lost the ball. Got it back. Trapped underneath. Laid it up and good. Went right through Nuba.
Kept his balance. Good hands on the catch. That was a difficult catch for a postman. Mo Krivas, positive production.
12-9 UCLA. Bruins with the ball the other way. Mack out top. Shoveled off right, Stefanovic. Kick it back over to Mack. Can't get inside. Stefanovic, 3 balls straight away is good. Well, if he gets going, look out. Again, he hit 2 threes when he was here last year in a Utah uniform. 2 already here today. And it's a 15-9 UCLA lead. Caleb Love, top of the circle. Off to Bradley, left wing. And corner it goes to Keyshawn Johnson. Johnson takes the dribble across the top, left to right, over to Love, springs another deep 3 out there. This one over the rim, no good. And rebound snagged by Mack for UCLA. Bruins 3 of 5 from deep so far. And boy, if they could get that going, they're the worst 3-point shooting team in the league. But a good start here. Mack crossover, drive, spin in the lane. Little runner up, miss, no good. Rebound loose, and it's going to be off of UCLA out of bounds. So the Arizona ball after the timeout. 13:29 to go. First half here at McHale Center. Bruins 15, Wildcats 9. This is Arizona basketball from Learfield.
Wildcat fans, Taco Bell is a proud partner of Arizona Athletics and is ready to serve you. We're open for breakfast. Fire up your mornings with breakfast at Taco Bell. You've heard about Happy Hour? Well, try Happier Hour at your local Taco Bell for $1 beverages. From 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., choose any regular freezes or medium drink for $1. It's the happiest time of the day. Taco Bell is locally owned and operated and is looking forward to serving Wildcat fans. Stay safe, bear down, and live Mas.
Reach your financial goals? Hughes Federal Credit Union can help you protect and grow your savings with high rates on tiered money market accounts that outperform the market statewide. We offer competitive rates based on your deposit amount. You can withdraw your money at any time without a penalty. Plus, you can feel safe knowing your principal balance is fully insured. Stop by a branch or visit hughesfcu.org/moneymarket today. Hughes Federal Credit Union. We take you further. Insured by NCAA. Certain restrictions apply.
Arizona basketball is brought to you in part by Coca-Cola. There's magic when we cheer together.
Thank you to Coca-Cola for sponsoring today's men's basketball game, and thank you for your continued support of Arizona Athletics and Arizona men's basketball. During the timeout, the 2024 Arizona football team has come onto the court here to be saluted by the fans, and there's some faces out there that these fans were very, very happy to see.
Tell them who was out there, Brian.
Well, I'll start with this. The head coach, then Brennan, Dwayne Aquina, who's coming back, had flirted with going to Texas, and the stars of 23 coming back for 24. Pretty special.
Goosebumps. That was special.
Well, if nothing gets you juiced up, that'll do it. Now let's see if the Wildcats can get juiced up here. They're down by 6 early on. Arizona 4 of 10 from the floor. UCLA 6 of 11. And again, the Bruins have hit 3 of 5 from outside the arc. So right there, the Wildcats have got a lockdown outside.
When you look at who's knocked down the shots, it is in Lazar Stefanovic, their best three-point shooter, who's playing his best basketball as of late. 5 of 10 from the three-point line the last couple of games. He's stepped into that role now, I think, very confident as the scoring perimeter player for UCLA. The other make by Berke Buchtenschel has capability but hasn't knocked it down in a consistent fashion. Wildcats cannot fall asleep defensively against that offense from UCLA just because the percentages don't look too good on paper coming in.
All right, Arizona ball backcourt. KJ Lewis is checked in for the Wildcats. Jaden Bradley will bring it down across midcourt, handed off to Pelle Larsson. Larsson working that right wing, drives down to the baseline, stops there. Out top for Bradley, leave it off for Love. Caleb looking inside, foul away from the ball, and that's against Arizona. And that'll turn it back to UCLA. It's against Krivas. And that's his first. Third turnover now on Arizona.
Krivas and Nuba battling. Two big players inside the post area. Krivas trying to establish position inside for the Cats. A little too physical for the officials' liking.
So Bruins by 6 with the ball. Cross midcourt. Dylan Andrews, he'll set it up out top. Brandon Williams, freshman, is checked in for Stefanovic just inside the arc. Leave it right for McClendon. Back top Stefanovic, shot clock at 13. Stefanovic near the center circle now, guarded by Lewis. Dribble drive right, throw it cross court. There's Williams, left corner for 3. This one over the rim, no good. Rebound gathered in by Love, quickly to Bradley. Jaden straight down the court, changes hands, leave it off for Larsson. Pella stops top of the key, feed it right for Bradley, looking inside for Umar Ballo. Ballo catches it down right side. Briefly posted up, here comes the double team, back out to Bradley. Kick it high for Lewis. Drive, left elbow, nothing there to Love. Love baseline, his runner rolls over the rim, no good. Nuba the rebound for UCLA. So Bruins ball up by 6. And again, UCLA no hurry here as Dylan Andrews has been in a shooting slump of late, but running things for the Bruins as their point guard. Out top for Stefanovic around a high screen, and the foul's going to be called on Jaden Bradley. He ran right over Nuba, who set up that screen at the top of the key. So the foul on Bradley will be his first. Second team foul on Arizona. The Bruins will inbound the ball with 12:16 to go in the first half.
Mick Cronin loves ball screen action, has been using it since he stepped on campus in Westwood. More of it today to see how Arizona can manage it with Umar Ballo guarding that big. How does he step up to protect the shooter? How does he protect the lane? Arizona's Jaden Bradley bowls over Nuba there.
Andrews inbound baseline right for UCLA. Gets it right corner. Stefanovic pump fake the 3. Bounce it off to Adembona. His shot is short and grabbed out of the air by Ballo. Quickly to Boswell. Cats the other way. Boswell down to the top of the circle. Waits there. Now leave it off for Bradley. Bradley left wing. Slides back top. Over to Boswell. Looking inside for some help. Nothing there. Backdoor cut. Great one to KJ Lewis. Bounce pass from Johnson. And KJ slams it home. First 2 points for KJ Lewis. 15-11 UCLA. Bruins with the ball. Andrews listening to Cronin as he walks it across midcourt. Bradley on him defensively. Feed it out top for Adembona. Bona takes one dribble off. Nope, trying to get the ball to Stefanovic. He can't shake Lewis. Back high to Andrews. Shot clock at 10. Andrews around a screen. Hook it over left side. Driving Williams. His jumper from the left elbow is good for Brandon Williams, freshman out of Queens, New York. Makes it a 17-11 UCLA lead. Cats with the ball. Steal for the Bruins. Taken away by McClendon. Waits for his teammates. Stops open. He'll shoot for 2 and score.
Will McClendon, perimeter shooter, but also very good defender. Takes another steal. 4th turnover for Arizona.
19-11 Bruins. Arizona with the ball the other way. Out top, KJ Lewis. Lewis bounced down to Johnson. Key shot to the bucket. Put it up and score it. Strong move and a lot of contact inside. 19-13, second basket for Keyshawn Johnson. Coming off a double-double on Wednesday. So Bruins up by 6 with the ball. Stefanovic Left wing, checked by Lewis. Go inside, Bona, double team, back out Stefanovic. Good look at the three, and he's hit another one. Stefanovic now has hit 3 of 3 outside the arc.
Double in the post, Arizona slow rotation to ball side shooter Stefanovic.
22-13, UCLA. Cats with the ball, Johnson. Leave it off left for Bradley. Stop left elbow, kick it high for Boswell. Back Bradley, left corner. Keyshot will try the three. That's over the rim, no good. Stefanovic the rebound for UCLA. Wildcats shooting okay so far. I say okay, 43%, but UCLA's at 56%. And the Bruins up by 9 with the ball. Stefanovic matched on Lewis. Takes the dribble down to the left wing, bounce it to Bona. Back out top, Stefanovic, and a wide open Brandon Williams drains a three.
The double team in the post has to change. Arizona's doubling Adem Bona in the post, not recovering out to shooters. This time it was the extra pass to the top of the key. Back-to-back possessions where the slow rotation cost Arizona.
Timeout called by Tommy Lloyd with 9:46 to go, first half. UCLA 25, Arizona 13. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
This is Arizona, and National Bank of Arizona was started here in Tucson to help local businesses and individuals with their financial needs. For more than 30 years, NBAZ has focused on providing personalized banking services to our clients. I'm Dave Lyons with National Bank of Arizona, and I personally invite you to stop into one of our branches to discover how we can help you. National Bank of Arizona, a division of Zions Bank Corporation, N.A., member FDIC.
Your home for Wildcats basketball.
A Pac-12 championship back to Tucson.
There's the horn. It's over. Cats are going to the Final Four again.
The Arizona Sports Network from Learfield.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice-cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways? Or hang out with just your dog, because you've had enough human interaction this week. Whatever you do it with a Coors Light. Mountain Cold Refreshment made to chill.
2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Waste Connections of Arizona is the premier provider of garbage pickup and dumpster rentals for residents, contractors, and businesses in Tucson and surrounding communities. You'll receive friendly and courteous service from local waste collection and recycling professionals who take pride in the communities we serve. That's because we raise our families right here alongside you in Tucson. For trash service for your home or business, call 520-881-4227 or go to wasteconnectionsofaz.com.
Thank you to Casino del Sol for being our presenting sponsor of Arizona men's basketball. Discover the place where the fun never ends. Casino del Sol, the soul of Tucson, and the presenting sponsor for Arizona men's basketball. Bruins up 25-13, and UCLA on a 6-0 run here. Bruins shooting 59% from the floor. The Wildcats at 43%. Again, the three ball has been the key for UCLA. Lazar Stefanovic, 3 for 3 from outside the arc. He's now made 10 of his last 17 three-pointers and 11 points to lead all scores right now. So Arizona ball after the timeout. Boswell ahead to Love. Handed back to Boswell. Kylan standing dribble. Out top for Larson. Bounce it off to Love. And to Ballo out top to Boswell. Turns, fires a three straight away off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound snagged by UCLA. So Bruins back with the ball the other way. And again, when UCLA has the lead, their pace will slow more than normal. Andrews dribbles top right, leave it for Adem Bona. He'll shoot it from about 18. Missed. That's out of his range. Missed it, but nobody was there except Mack to get the rebound. So a second opportunity here for UCLA. Back top, it goes to Andrews. Dribble drive left. Kick it off to Mack. Front of the Arizona bench. Walks it back out. 6 on the shot clock now. Mack squares up, fires an open three, scores it.
UCLA averages 4.5 makes from beyond the arc. They made 6 already.
28-13 Bruins. Here's Love for the Wildcats. Foul against UCLA. And that's out top. And that's on Buchengel, I believe. And it is his second. And that's now 3 fouls on UCLA as a team, and the Wildcats will inbound the ball on the far side. 8:42 to go first half. Wildcats down 28-13. Inbounds Boswell, handed off to Love. Love, hard drive, top of the circle. Stops there, off to Boswell, another deep three. This one over the rim, no good. Rebound kicked out, grabbed by McClendon. So Bruins with the ball. They've taken control of this game. A 9-0 run now over the last 2 minutes plus. 13-2 run over the last 3 minutes. Mack with the ball on the left wing. Goes to Bona, turns on Ballo. Backing his way down. Adembona, spin move, turns, forced the shot up, and it goes in.
No double team. Arizona tried to go one-on-one. Advantage Bona.
Second bucket for Adembona. 30-13 UCLA. Cats with the ball. Love kicks the ball off his foot. Picked up by McClendon. Head to Andrews. Driving on Larson. Shot is up. Are they going to count it?
I think they're calling.
Offensive foul they're going to call. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, McCronin probably not.
Looking at the replay.
Yep.
The right call.
All right, push off there and save the Wildcats after the Arizona turnover. So timeout, 7:55 to go first half. UCLA 30, Arizona 13. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
Are you ready? Ready to discover your soul, your wild side, your passion, your joy, and excitement. From world-class entertainment to award-winning dining to a luxurious resort. Discover all this and more. Discover with Soul at Casino del Sol, the soul of Tucson. The official corporate sponsor of Arizona Athletics. Enterprise of the Pasco Yaqui Tribe.
Cat Nation, banked like a champion. MidFirst Bank is the largest privately owned bank in the nation, meaning you get a range of products and features you need with a customer service you deserve. Being privately owned, MidFirst Bank is not impacted by the ups, downs, and double dribbles of the stock market. So bank with MidFirst today and feel like the champion of your finances. Learn more at midfirst.com. Member FDIC.
Pain not only keeps you off the field, but keeps you from your daily activities. Proactive Physical Therapy takes you, your pain, and your full recovery seriously. With 9 locations throughout Tucson, we offer a free injury assessment. Come see how our full recovery focus can help you get your life back. Because a good enough recovery isn't good enough. www.proactivept.com. Proactive Physical Therapy, a proud partner of Arizona Athletics and trusted choice for keeping Wildcats fans in the game.
Arizona basketball is brought to you in part by Hughes Federal Credit Union, proud sponsor of Arizona Athletics, home of the U of A Visa debit card.
Wildcat basketball brought to you by Fubo. Watch every Pac-12 game live without cable. Well, a little bit of a shock to the system here early on. The Bruins have been deadly from outside the arc. 6 of 9 3-point shooting. Arizona's 1 of 8. And UCLA has built a 30-13 lead. The heck with shooting percentages. I mean, UCLA is just right now controlling the game and forcing the Wildcats into taking, I think, some bad shots.
Bad shots, difficult shots. When you look at the makeup of UCLA's perimeter players, they are good individual defenders. Will McClendon, Sebastian Mack, Dylan Andrews, all physically strong, able to keep Arizona from driving the lane. The Wildcats have had difficult shots. Not a surprise, right? We knew UCLA defensively would be strong today, as they have all season. The surprise is their execution on the offensive end. They're not just making shots. They're getting wide open looks. So it's not that they're just shooting over their heads. Most of those threes that they've made have been very good looks.
So the Wildcats with the ball here and some work to do with 7:48 to go in the first half. Love with it. Out top, knocked away and stolen. Stefanovic on the run the other way. He'll go to the bucket, lay it up, no good, but then a foul called on Pelle Larsson. Prevented the bucket, and Pelle will pick up the foul, his first. And the third team foul on Arizona, but that's now 6 turnovers against the Wildcats here in the first half.
You add that to the offensive challenges, right? You're not shooting it well. Well, then now you're turning it over and only 1 offensive rebound. So the Wildcats, from a possession value standpoint, they're not valuing the ball enough, as UCLA is.
Lazar Stefanovic to the free throw line, best free throw shooter on the Bruin roster, and makes the first. 12 points for Stefanovic here in the first half. He had a season-high 18 on Wednesday up at Arizona State. Hit 7 of 8 free throws in that game and was 3 of 7 from three-point range. And, of course, as we mentioned already today, 3 of 3 outside the arc. His second free throw is up and good. So 13 points for Lazar Stefanovic. And the Bruins now with a 32-13 lead. I think the Arizona fans here kind of a little bit of shock right now. Bradley for the Wildcats out top to Larson. Over to Lewis on the left wing. KJ puts it on the floor. Hand it top for Ballo. Swing it around right side for Bradley. Bradley to the free throw line. Left Love. His high arcing three rattles in and out, no good. Long rebound back to Love. Inside, lay it up high off the glass, and it goes, might have been tipped. I think Umar Ballo will get credit for it as he tipped it in, and the Wildcats, that was needed. Ended a 13-0 run for UCLA. Bruins with the ball the other way. Drive is down to the baseline. Mack has it knocked away and stolen. Quickly Bradley the other way for the Wildcats, right into Stefanovic. Nobody's fouled. And that'll put Jaden to the free throw line.
Arizona's three-point shooting not there. How do you manufacture points when the offense is struggling? We talked about it. That was their second offensive rebound and third offensive rebound to finally get the tip to go. And then defensively, good job by Ballo of stealing the basketball on Sebastian Mack's drive to the rim.
All right, so 2 free throws coming up here for Jaden Bradley, who shoots now 13 of 16 at the free throw line this season. Bradley averaging 5 points, looking for his first tonight. And the first free throw bounces, and comes out no good. Take a look at Jaden here, last 4 games or so. He's kind of upped his game, not necessarily scoring-wise, but 11 assists, 10 steals. 5 of those came on Wednesday. And one more throw here for Jaden Bradley with 6:54 to go in the first half. And that one is up and rims out no good. Dembona the rebound. So not much going down through that orange ring right now for the Wildcats. 37% from the floor. And now 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Bruins up 32-15 with the ball. Mack out top, guarded by Love. Goes to a Dembona. Hand off to Mack. Mack fighting his way, trying to get around a screen. Can't get there. To Williams. That's Brandon Williams. Hand it back out to Andrews. Backs up the dribble. 2 to shoot. Kick it right. Shot clock off. Turnover, UCLA.
About as good of a possession as you could ask for. If you're Mick Cronin, do you think he's concerned? Probably not, because he probably says, well, we just chopped off 30 seconds on the clock with a 17-point lead. We're okay with that. It didn't lead to a fast break for Arizona.
Bradley will take it down for the Cats. Hand it off to Love. Hard drive left to right. Inside to Ballo. Lay it up. Over the rim, no good. Stefanovic the rebound for UCLA. So a couple free throws missed. Now a shot right at the rim can't go down. The Bruins keep their lead in the ball. 6 minutes to go first half. Andrews out top. Leave it off for Brandon Williams. And to Stefanovic, top of the circle. Angle right, it goes to Mack. Inside, Bona. Trying to get the advantage on Ballo. Posted him up right at the lane, and a foul on Ballo, reaching around trying to knock the ball away. Be the first on Umar Ballo. And 14 fouls now against Arizona. No non-shooting. Bruins will inbound baseline right. 5:50 to go in the first half. Wildcats, they need one of their runs here. They've had 20 runs this year of 10 points or more, and they could sure use one before the end of the half. Down 32-15. Ballo and Bona, that's been a pretty good match. They're going to switch and put Lewis on Bona here on the inbound. Ballo will guard the end line. Bona will catch the inbound. Out top to Brandon Williams. Hand it off to Mack, over for Stefanovic. And feed it back high for Mack. Working on Bradley. Mack driving into the lane. Lost the ball, and it's picked off. Ballo, the Arizona steal. Quickly to Bradley. Jaden, top of the circle. Circles back top for Love. Love one, bounce back to Bradley. Puts it on the floor with the left hand. Feed it left corner. There's Larson for 3, and that's an air ball. Grabbed by Ballo. He's fouled. Boy, a break there on a ball that didn't draw iron. And the foul will go on Sebastian Mack, his first. 16 fouls. So the Wildcats will inbound baseline right. 5:20 to go. Adembona will get a rest here. And Kenneth Nuba on the floor for UCLA. Jaden Bradley to trigger the inbound for the Wildcats. Goes into Pelle Larsson. Looking inside. Ballo catches it. Posted up there on Nuba. Backing him down into the paint with the left hand. Rolled it over the rim. No good. Rebound Nuba for UCLA.
Good move for Arizona. Everything you wanted. One-on-one in the post. Just didn't finish.
Wildcats are 7 of 22 from the floor. Bruins with the ball. Andrews. Top of the key. Circles around a high screen. Over for Stefanovic. Pump fake the three. Can't shoot over Lewis. Back to Andrews. Inside the paint. Jump it up short. Rebound Lewis for the Wildcats. KJ on the run the other way. Lewis waits for his teammates to catch up now. Works at top of the key. Tried to throw it inside. Ball knocked right back to him. Right corner it goes to Bradley. Baseline runner. No, he's fouled. Now to get Jaden Bradley back to the free throw line with 4:36 to go in the first half. Nuba picks up the foul his first.
Outstanding protection of the rim for UCLA. Arizona has, the last couple of possessions, has missed some open looks. But that drive by Jaden Bradley, there were 3 Bruins converging. They're big, they're long, they're looking for passing lane interceptions. Defensively, very solid. They're kind of together. It's a very good unit that moves together defensively, and they know Arizona's personnel.
All right, ruling that Bradley was not in the act of shooting, so this will be a 1-and-1 on the 7th team foul against UCLA. Jaden just missed 2 free throws. And again, he'd only missed 3 thus far this season. First one here is good, and he'll earn the bonus. Transfer from Alabama, averaging 5 points and 2 rebounds. Second one coming up here for Jaden Bradley. Wildcats trying to chip back into this one now. Still time left here in the first half. Second free throw is good. Again, you'd like to see them get it back to maybe 10 or less by halftime. But now the emphasis back on the defense. Elon Fible has checked in for UCLA, his first time on the floor. Fible, a freshman out of France. Andrews will bring it down court for UCLA. Picked up by Boswell, center circle, around a high screen from Bona. Leave it left corner, Fible. Can't get the baseline on Larsson. Back on top it goes Stefanovic. Shot clock at 11. Stefanovic drives right. Throws it cross court. Ball knocked away. Stolen by Larsson. And now the Wildcats back the other way. Larsson, leave it for Boswell. To Lewis. Driving baseline underneath. Turns there. No shot out to Larsson. Pump fake the 3. Got down to the baseline. Shut off. Out to Krivas. Into Love. Love top of the key. Over to Larsson. Open look at the 3. Got it. Needed it.
Open look. Only the second make in 11 attempts from beyond the arc. Pelle Larsson motioning to the crowd to get it going.
32-20. Wildcats back within 12 now. Taking advantage of the 6th UCLA turnover. Here's McClendon with the ball for the Bruins. Feed it right for Andrews. Andrews will drive baseline. Fadeaway is up. Short off the front of the rim. Rebound. Krivas for the Wildcats. Outlet to Larsson. Push it quickly. Head the other way. Right side. Boswell. Leave it for Lewis down in the right corner. Back out to Boswell to Larsson. High left it goes to Love. Love goes baseline. Up and under. No, he's fouled. And Caleb Love to the free throw line after this timeout. 3:16 to go. First half here at McHale Center. Bruins 32, Wildcats 20. This is Arizona basketball from Learfield.
Winner of the BBB Torch Awards for Ethics.
Parker & Sons.
Voted #1 12 years in a row by consumers in Ranking Arizona.
Parker & Sons Plumbing.
5-star service and Google Home Services certified.
Parker.
Angie's List Super Service Award.
Parker & Sons.
Contractor of the Year Award.
Parker & Sons.
Parker & Sons is the most decorated company in Tucson with award-winning installations and service for all your AC, plumbing, and electrical needs. Call Parker at 520-2REPAIR. That's 520, the number 2, then REPAIR for Parker.
Okay, confession time. I just shopped Kohl's clearance and I might have gone a little overboard. But who can blame me with all the major markdowns going on? I saved 70% on so many great finds, like cozy fleece sweats, comfy PJs, a cute sweater, stylish jeans, and I could keep going. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on Kohl's clearance major markdowns. And if you see me there again, no you didn't. Select styles, up to 70% clearance offer ends January 21st. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Waste Connections of Arizona is the premier provider of garbage pickup and dumpster rentals for residents, contractors, and businesses in Tucson and surrounding communities. You'll receive friendly and courteous service from local waste collection and recycling professionals who take pride in the communities we serve. That's because we raise our families right here alongside you in Tucson. For trash service for your home or business, call 520-881-4227 or go to wasteconnectionsofaz.com.
MidFirst Bank, proud to be the exclusive bank provider of the Arizona Athletics debit card. Visit midfirst.com/Wildcats to get yours today. MidFirst Bank, true to you, member FDIC. Well, the Wildcats 7-0 run. Chance to add to that coming up at the free throw line. Back in it now, down by 12. Still shooting 35% to UCLA's 54-5. And just to repeat, the Bruins 6 of 9 outside the arc. Arizona 2 of 11. That's been the big difference thus far in this game. Now the Bruins, they do commit a lot of fouls, and 8 so far in this game. Arizona with 4, so that could be to the Wildcats' advantage. It has been for a lot of teams this year against UCLA because the Bruins put the opposition on the free throw line a lot.
They play very hard defensively. They are aggressive. They're trying to alter shots at the rim. Multiple guys coming over on Caleb Love's drive. You go up strong. You go up on balance. Under your own balance, you have a great chance to get fouled, just like Caleb did on that baseline drive. And I liked that about it. 0 for 5 from the field, hasn't made a shot get to the free throw line, which he is now.
Caleb Love shooting 86%, number 2 in the Pac-12 in free throw shooting. The first one rolls off no good. So this is an Arizona team that shoots well at the free throw line as a group, but not a good start today in that department. The Wildcats is a team now 2 for 5 at the free throw line, and Love to shoot a second. That one is up and good. His first point averages a team best 18, and it's a 32-21 UCLA lead. 8-0 run for the Wildcats. Bruins with the ball. Andrews out top, guarded by Boswell, around a high screen. Andrews drives right. His runner is up short, but a foul called well after he let go of the ball. Let's see who the foul's on. It's going to go on Kylan Boswell. That'll be his first. Team's 5th.
UCLA again continuing to run the high ball screen with Adem Bona or Kenneth Nuba setting the screen. This time it's Adem Bona. Dylan Andrews not going to step back and knock a 3 down. He wants to turn the corner, get into the lane, and cause problems. He got too deep there as Arizona's defense broke down.
So Andrews hit just 1 of 7 shots against Arizona State last Wednesday. 2 free throws here. The first one is good. Good free throw shooter, almost 79%. He averages a shade under 10 points a game, and like I said, from the field hasn't been strong of late. 0 for 2 from the field so far today. Second free throw coming up here for the sophomore. And that one in and out, no good. And the rebound off Stefanovic out of bounds. So it'll be Arizona ball. Backcourt now. 3:02 to go in the first half. And again, the Wildcats could get this into single digits here before halftime and at least give themselves a little momentum going into the locker room. And by the way, at halftime, Ben Mathurin will be honored. His name going up in the Ring of Honor today. He and his Pacer teammates here to celebrate that. Cats with the ball. Krivas out top of the key. Handed off for Boswell. Over for Paulius Morauskas. No shot. Out top for Larson. Larson tries to drive. Ball almost knocked away. Got it back to Love for 3, and it's good. There's Kayla Love's first bucket of the game. Alexis of Tucson Charity 3. And now the Wildcats are within single digits. 33-24 UCLA. Andrews around a high screen. Throw it off for Stefanovic. Holding it there. Dump it down to Bona. Posted up on Krivas. Bona trying to shed him off. Backs him down into the paint. Turns, goes up, and drops it in.
That's why Arizona wanted to play double team in the post, because Bona has shredded them 2 times.
35-24 Bruins. Love with the ball for the Wildcats. Stops top of the key. Feed it high post for Krivas. Turns there. Nowhere to go. Off for Larson. Pella swinging around a screen to the free throw line. Right corner. Wide open for 3. That's an error ball by Morauskas, but it's out of bounds off UCLA, so the Wildcats get a break here. No reset of the shot clock, so it's at 13. And the Wildcats will inbound baseline left. Minute 56 to go first half. Umar Ballo trying to get into the ball game here, and he will. Krivas will check out. Kylan Boswell will inbound. And puts the play in motion. Get it to Love, left corner. Round a screen from Paulo, got it back inside to Umar. Pump fake there on Bona and lays it in right over the top.
Knocked the ball out, did UCLA's defense, but Balo kept his wits about him to finish at the rim.
35-26 Bruins, minute 38 to go first half. Dylan Andrews across the midcourt line with the ball for UCLA. Works it down left. Boswell there defensively. Throw it to Adem Bona, turns on Balo. Now looking to post him up. Double team help from Boswell briefly. Bona spins again, leans in, turns, shot up and good.
Just long, big. Bona is a problem right now on both ends.
Bona with 8 points on 4 of 6 shooting. Cats with the ball the other way. Here's Love, 3 ball out top, rims out no good. Tipped out of bounds off Larson, so it'll be UCLA ball. Minute 7 to go.
Just when Arizona was feeling a little bit better about how they were playing, Arizona comes down, jacks a 3. They give up a shot in the lane. They're going to have to figure something out with Bona because they tried the double team. It didn't work. One-on-one in the post, 3 separate times. Bona has taken advantage. He is causing problems, and Arizona is going to have to figure it out.
Again, Bona with 8 points. Scored 11 against the Wildcats last year. And Pauly did not play against Arizona in Las Vegas. 37-26 UCLA. Bruins with the ball. Mack out top, ball tipped away by Love and a steal. Caleb Love driving the other way to the bucket, slamming home. Timeout UCLA. Mick Cronin was not happy. He thought there might have been a foul on Love stealing the ball. And then Caleb ignites the crowd with a slam dunk. It's 37-28, 48.7 to go first half.
Haven't seen a lot of those defensive plays from Arizona. The runouts, the pokeaways, the steals. You got to muster something up at this stage.
Right Way has been taking care of the Southern Arizona community's heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical needs since 1959. If it's worth doing, do it the right way. Well, Caleb missed one of those slam dunks on Wednesday. This one, it was down and good. And Love now with his second basket of the game. And again, the Wildcats have got some momentum going here. Remember, they trailed by 19 at 32-13. So 48.7 to go. Arizona should get the ball back one more time here before halftime.
Well, Arizona's mishandling of the post entry passes and defense against Adem Bona has been challenging today. Arizona's management of the on-ball screen with Adem Bona at the top of the key has been a challenge for them. Expect one or both of those scenarios here for UCLA. I'd expect Lazar Stefanovic to be trying to find an opening from the beyond the arc.
Full court pressure put up by the Wildcats. They get it down to Andrews and back for Stefanovic. And to Andrews. He'll wave everybody down court. And Andrews will bring it across the midcourt. Bradley guarding him there. Andrews high left. A little confused about the play. Bona comes out to catch the ball. Back to Andrews now, directing traffic around that high screen for Bona. And that's an offensive foul. Moving screen. Turnover UCLA. Cats ball.
Part of the reason Arizona's had a problem on that high on-ball screen, Bona kind of puts a hip out, uses an elbow, moves. He's been able to get away with a lot of them earlier in the game. That one a little too obvious out in the middle of the floor.
So 31.2 left, and really the Wildcats can play for the last shot here. And so just a 1.2 more on the game clock, and Tommy Lloyd got the guys together to tell them what they want to do here. And again, Boswell will just walk it to midcourt. UCLA's not going to pressure right away, and they'll let that clock run down, get it to about 10 seconds here before they put the play in motion. It's at 15 right now. Boswell matched against McClendon. Out to Love, who flashes high. Love slides out between the rings now, looking for a cutter. 6 seconds left. Love driving all the way to the basket, lay it up, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Nuba, and the Bruins will let the clock run out. Halftime UCLA 37, Arizona 28. Back to recap in a moment. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On Pac-12 Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/Pac-12 Sports.
Want to live in the heart of it all? A stylish, sophisticated home just steps away from the area's top restaurants and events in town? Then you need to get in at the Flynn. With the city's best views and easy access to I-10, the Flynn is urban upscale apartment living at its finest. Rent a spacious 2 or 3 bedroom apartment home and live, work, and play in the heart of old downtown Tucson. To learn more about the Flynn, visit theflynn.com. That's THEFLIN.com. The Flynn is professionally managed by HSL Asset Management, LLC, an equal housing opportunity provider.
Honoring the tradition.
The 1997 national champions, your Arizona Wildcats.
You're listening to Arizona Basketball from Learfield.
Pain not only keeps you off the field, but keeps you from your daily activities. Proactive Physical Therapy takes you, your pain, and your full recovery seriously. With 9 locations throughout Tucson, we offer a free injury assessment. Come see how our full recovery focus can help you get your life back. Because a good enough recovery isn't good enough. www.proactivept.com. Proactive Physical Therapy, a proud partner of Arizona Athletics and trusted choice for keeping Wildcats fans in the game. Fubo is the official streaming platform of Arizona Athletics. With Fubo, you can watch every Pac-12 game, plus more college and pro sports, shows, movies, and news on over 350 live TV channels. Stream it live on your TV, phone, and other devices. No cable required. The best part? You can try Fubo for free. There's no contract or commitment. To start watching, just go to FuboTV.com. That's FUBOTV.com.
It's halftime on the Arizona Sports Network from Learfield. Stats, a first half recap, and a check of scores from around the rest of the Pac-12 are all ahead. Now, let's go back courtside.
Halftime here in Tucson. It's UCLA 37, Arizona 28. Pelo Larson leading the Wildcats with 8 points, 2 for Jaden Bradley, 6 for Caleb Love, 2 points for KJ Lewis, 4 for Umar Ballo, 2 for Mo Krivas, and 4 points for Keishad Johnson. For UCLA, Lazar Stefanovic leading the way with 13. 1 point for Dylan Andrews, 8 for Adem Bona, 2 points for Will McClendon, 5 for Brandon Williams, and 5 for Sebastian Mack. Halftime, UCLA 37, Arizona 28. More coming up in a moment. This is Wildcat Basketball from Learfield.
Fubo is the official streaming platform of Arizona Athletics. With Fubo, you can watch every Pac-12 game, plus more college and pro sports, shows, movies, and news on over 350 live TV channels. Stream it live on your TV, phone, and other devices. No cable required. The best part? You can try Fubo for free. There's no contract or commitment. To start watching, just go to FuboTV.com. That's FUBOTV.com.
Ready to reach your financial goals? Hughes Federal Credit Union can help you protect and grow your savings with high rates on tiered money market accounts that outperform the market statewide. We offer competitive rates based on your deposit amount. You can withdraw your money at any time without a penalty. Plus, you can feel safe knowing your principal balance is fully insured. Stop by a branch or visit hughesfcu.org/money market today. Hughes Federal Credit Union. We take you further. Insured by NCAA. Certain restrictions apply.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice-cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways? Or hang out with just your dog, because you've had enough human interaction this week. Whatever you do it with a Coors Light. Mountain Cold Refreshment made to chill.
2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Arizona. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the University of Arizona and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Arizona.
And before anything else, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Wildcat Basketball from Learfield. Here at McHale Center, Brian Jeffries along with Ryan Hansen. Bruins lead the Wildcats 37-28 at halftime. UCLA came out firing from three-point range, built a 19-point lead at 32-13. Wildcats fought back. They got within 9, and that's where they trail right now by 9. If there's one key, and there's several of them here, let's look at the fact, at least tell me, I'm looking at the shot chart here, Rhino, and I don't believe UCLA made a three-pointer over the last 8 minutes and 53 seconds of the half. Big there because that's how they built their lead.
Yeah, and Arizona was able to chip away. Not able to chip away enough because Adem Bona was still able to do his damage in the painted area, and the Bruins are knotted up with Arizona in that category as well, 14-14. But the lead was built because of the three-point shot. So give Arizona some credit. They were able to lock in on a little bit better defensively on the three-point line, and then on the offensive end pick up a few extra buckets, made a couple threes themselves. But UCLA's offensive ability today to cause problems for Arizona has been the telling story of the game.
Halftime, Bruins 37, Wildcats 28. Busy day, of course. Not only college basketball, NFL playoffs continuing today. Andrew Allison will check the scores coming up next. This is Wildcat Basketball from Learfield.
Culligan Tucson knows the importance of drinking fresh filtered water before, during, and after athletic performance. We're a proud partner of Arizona Athletics and proud member of this community as a local family-owned business. From the world's best softener to bottled and bottleless water coolers and drinking water systems, Culligan Water has a solution for every water worry. Get started for as little as $10 a month. Go Cats and go Culligan Water. ArizonaCulligan.com. Contaminants may not be in your water. Limited time offer. Dealer participation varies.
Are you ready? Ready to discover your soul, your wild side, your passion, your joy, and excitement? From world-class entertainment to award-winning dining to a luxurious resort. Discover all this and more. Discover with Soul at Casino del Sol, the soul of Tucson. The official corporate sponsor of Arizona Athletics. Enterprise of the Pasquayaqui Tribe.
Arizona Basketball is brought to you in part by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility and great pay and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today.
At Progressive, we love sports and saving you money, so we bundled them together.
Top of the 7th looks like a pitching change as they've set up for a corner kick. The two black belts have entered the mat, and the slider is low and away. He heads the ball to midfield. This is quite a kumite. Here comes the roundhouse. Has it got enough gas to get out of here? Unbelievable! They've bundled their home and auto insurance with Progressive. Kick savings pitch karate.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Wildcat fans, Taco Bell is a proud partner of Arizona Athletics and is ready to serve you. We're open for breakfast. Fire up your mornings with breakfast at Taco Bell. You've heard about happy hour? Well, try Happier Hour at your local Taco Bell for $1 beverages. From 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., choose any regular freezes or medium drink for $1. It's the happiest time of the day. Taco Bell is locally owned and operated and is looking forward to serving Wildcat fans. Stay safe, bear down, and live Mas.
Time for the latest scores and highlights from around the Pac-12 and the nation. Brought to you by P3 Health Partners Arizona. P3 Arizona supports seniors in getting the care they deserve. Visit p3arizona.org to learn more. Now let's go to the Learfield Network Studios.
Welcome back inside the Learfield Network Studios. Andrew Allison getting you an out-of-town scoreboard update as halftime rolling along. UCLA leads 12th-ranked Arizona 37-28 at the break. One other game in the conference is underway, and it's only 2 minutes in, but out in Berkeley, Washington State and Cal are tied at 2. One game has already gone final. Arizona State defeated USC 82-67 earlier today. At 5 o'clock in Boulder, Colorado will host Oregon State, while at 7 o'clock in Stanford will host Washington. Moving on to top 25 action, a handful of good games. 2 going on right now. They're both at halftime outside of our game. In Morgantown, third-ranked Kansas and West Virginia are tied at 51, while 16th-ranked Utah State leads Fresno State 40-27 at home at the break. Games that have already gone final, 5th-ranked Houston defeated UCF 57-42, while 6th-ranked Tennessee got a 20-point win over Alabama 91-71. 24th-ranked Iowa State hit the road and got a close win over 19th-ranked TCU 73-72. 2nd-ranked Purdue with a 14-point win over Iowa 84-70. 4th-ranked North Carolina pulled away a little bit late against Boston College and Chestnut Hill 76-66. Texas upset number 9 Baylor 75-73, while 15th-ranked Oklahoma survived Cincinnati 69-65 on the road. 17th-ranked Marquette squeaks past St. John's at Madison Square Garden, 73-72. Triple overtime, 18th-ranked Creighton gets past Seton Hall 97-94, while 21st-ranked Dayton had no issues against Rhode Island 96-62. In the NFL games, one game underway. It's nearing the end of the first quarter. Baltimore has a 3-0 lead over the Texans in the AFC Divisional Playoffs, while at 6:15, the Packers travel to Levi's Stadium to take on the 49ers. Once again, the score in our game, 12th-ranked Arizona trails UCLA 37-28 at the half. When we come back, we'll go back courtside with Brian and Ryan after this on the Arizona Sports Network from Learfield.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace!
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing?"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Fubo is the official streaming platform of Arizona Athletics. With Fubo, you can watch every Pac-12 game, plus more college and pro sports, shows, movies, and news on over 350 live TV channels. Stream it live on your TV, phone, and other devices. No cable required. The best part? You can try Fubo for free. There's no contract or commitment. To start watching, just go to FuboTV.com. That's FUBOTV.com.
Ready to reach your financial goals? Hughes Federal Credit Union can help you protect and grow your savings with high rates on tiered money market accounts that outperform the market statewide. We offer competitive rates based on your deposit amount. You can withdraw your money at any time without a penalty. Plus, you can feel safe knowing your principal balance is fully insured. Stop by a branch or visit hughesfcu.org/moneymarket today. Hughes Federal Credit Union. We take you further. Insured by NCAA. Certain restrictions apply.
Our first half stats are presented by Coke Zero Sugar. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Take a taste.
Halftime, UCLA 37, Arizona 28. The Wildcats shot 38% from the floor in the first half, making 11 of 29, 3 of 14 three-point shooting, 3 of 6 at the free throw line. UCLA shot 58%, hitting 14 of 24, 6 of 9 threes. And again, all those came in the first 12 minutes of this game, really. And the Bruins hit 3 of 4 free throws. UCLA out-rebounded Arizona 16-14. The Wildcats were led by Umar Balo with 4 rebounds. UCLA topped by Lazar Stefanovic with 4. He also led them in scoring with 13 points in that first half. Wildcats turned the ball over 6 times. UCLA with 8. I think the bulk of the Wildcats' turnovers came early in the half. The bulk of UCLA's turnovers came later, and that helped the Wildcats get back into this ball game. The points off turnover was almost dead even.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So you look at what Arizona defensively needs to do. They need to figure out how they're going to manage and handle the on-ball screen action from the top of the key, how they're going to handle Adem Bona in the post, recover out to shooters, make sure you don't give guys wide open looks, especially the high percentage guys. That's one part of this equation, Brian. When you look at the 6 makes, it's not like it's 25% shooters doing stuff they're not used to doing. It's Lazar Stefanovic, who we know is a very good shooter on a hot streak. Will McClendon, 40+% shooter from beyond the arc. So there's 4 of your 6 makes from guys that do it. So it's not just UCLA making shots that they shouldn't.
Coors Light, Mount Cold Refreshment, made to chill, official corporate partner of Arizona Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. And so we'll start out this second half momentarily. The Wildcats will be headed on the road this next week. Thursday night at Oregon State. That's a 9 o'clock tip-off, and then Saturday at Oregon. UCLA will have a week between games. They've got their rivalry with USC at the Galen Center coming up next Saturday. Start out this second half here at McHale Center. UCLA leading 37-28. Bruins on the road this year are 2-3, but again, they won Wednesday up in Tempe. Wildcats beaten at home this year. Arizona's won all 9 games by 15 or more points, and they're going to have to do some work here to get to that point. Well, the win is number 1. Doesn't matter what the margin is. They just need to win. So Cats moving right to left. Bruins let the ball start out this half. And like Tommy Lloyd did on Wednesday, he's going to Dave Bradley here in the second half in place of Kyle Oswald. Runs the ball, enters out high right, standing dribble there. Leave it off top for you can gel. And bring it around for Stefanovic. And he'll drive down left corner. Pump fake, won't shoot. Out to Bona. And he's going to drive inside on Apollo. Bumping in, a lot of contact. Back way down. The handle on the ball loose. And they buy into shot clock at 1. Cranks a 3. Off the rim, no good. Long rebound out to Bello for the Wildcats. And ahead to Keyshawn Johnson. Wildcats will set it up from there. Pelo Larson will catch it. Very nice. Handed off to Caleb Love. Love circles high, tried to throw it inside, ball tip, but saved by Ballo, knocked away, stolen by UCLA. Here's Mack on a run for the Bruins. Sebastian Mack fell on his way up, and he will shoot too.
Arizona could not afford to turn it. They had a great defense possession, limiting UCLA and forcing a wild shot at the end of the clock, and then you just don't take care of the ball. They had taken care of the ball to chip away. Can't go back to that because UCLA's defense, they're not going to run after rebounds, defensive rebounds. They're going to run after steals.
Foul goes on Jaden Bradley, his second, first team against Arizona. Sebastian Mack to the free throw line. Shoots 76%, and his first one is up and good. Mack fresh out of Chicago, though he went to Coronado High School in Las Vegas last year. Twice named Pac-12 Freshman of the Week. And averaging a team best 13.5 points a game. He's got 6 so far today. And shoots a second free throw, and that's off the back of the rim. But the rebound snagged inside by UCLA. Stefanovic, and the Bruins will get another possession here. Out it goes to center circle. They'll set the half court. And for Stefanovic, back top, going away out of the, handed off to Mack, driving inside, jumpers up and good.
You give up an offensive rebound on a free throw. That is the death nail for a coach.
40-28, UCLA. So the Bruins have struck early here in the second half. Love with the ball for the Wildcats. Takes a dribble, top of the key, drives right on Mack. His runner is short off the glass. Bona the rebound, and it's knocked out. Now off by Arizona, so it'll be UCLA ball backward. Fans, I think, starting to get a little restless. The Cats ended the first half on a run. But now the Bruins here starting at the second half strong again. Dylan Andrews will take it up court. Bradley backpedaling defensively. Andrews leave it off. Angle right, Stefanovic. He was hot early. Dump it inside. Adem Bona posted up on Umar Ballo. Puts it on the floor. Working him down to the block. Kick it back out. Mack's going to shoot a 3. And it's good. Sebastian Mack, that's his second triple of the day. And Tommy Lloyd has called a timeout right away. As the Bruins, like they did to open up this game hot early. 6-0 to start the second half. Timeout on the floor. Bruins 43, Wildcats 28. This is Arizona basketball from Learfield.
Cat Nation. Get your Arizona Athletics debit card from MidFirst Bank so you can show your Wildcat pride every time you make a purchase. MidFirst is an official partner of Arizona Athletics. Go to midfirst.com/Wildcats or stop by any of the 20 MidFirst banking centers in the Valley to get your official Arizona Athletics debit card today. MidFirst Bank. True to you. FDIC.
Hey, Wildcat fans, ready for another rockin' season with a better tasting, healthier protein beverage, Rockin' Protein. Whether you enjoy a hike, jog, yoga class, or simply cheering on the Cats, you need Rockin' Protein. Locally made in Arizona, this high-quality protein beverage helps you get the results you want. And it's made rich Shamrockers milk, so it's delicious with no chalky aftertaste. Look for the Rockin' Protein, proud the official team beverage of the Arizona Wildcats. Bear down.
Arizona Complete Health is your partner through every twist and turn, bump and bruise, or new addition life has in store for you. Because our health insurance plans are plans you can count on. We have Marketplace, Medicaid, and Medicare options that give you the care you need no matter what comes your way. Arizona Complete Health, a plan for life. Learn more at planforlifeaz.com.
Arizona basketball is brought to you in by Casino del Sol, presenting sponsor of UA Basketball.
New season, Kohl's find fresh everyday sales for you and your home at prices. Shop Kohl's and Kohl.com today. So UCLA jumps out in the second half to 6 points, back up to a 4-3 lead. Versus won 25 of its last 28 games in this holding. The only three teams to win here for that stretch: Oregon, Washington State, and ASU. UCLA's line here came back in 2021, and this game's not over yet. UCLA can play today and give them credit. I mean, they're executing and making shots. Now, if you talk to Tommy Lloyd before the game today, he said, yeah, UCLA has been good executing. They just haven't made shots. Today they got the combination going.
And their confidence is brimming. You got Sebastian Mack, who on the season is a 25% three-point shooter, but he's getting open looks. Made one early in the first half on a great ball reversal after a double team in the post. Went awry on a Dembona here to start the second half. Arizona did double. They left Mack on the strong side, so the man closest to the post man in Bona went to try to help a little bit. That freed up Mack, who's now 2 for 4, so a low-percentage three-point shooter shooting with confidence.
Pass ball to the timeout. Boswell in the game. He'll bring it down to the top of the circle. Hand it off to Larson. Pella driving the lane. Get out of the fellow. A lot of hands. They got fouled. Couldn't quite in the ball, and then a break there, and he's fouled by Dembona. That would be the third.
Larson driving hard, trying to get something going for the Cats, and being strong with the ball. Did get knocked, but that does affect UCLA on both ends of the floor. Now Bona into the bench.
Kenneth Newman back in for him. Newman not a score, and so that hurts UCLA's inside offensive game. And Jaden Bradley will out of the Wildcat into Pella Larson. Larson takes it to the top of the circle. Open jumper straight away is short, and follow the rebound to the Wildcat. Out to Boswell. Boswell, hard drive to the left wing. Needs some help there. Kick it back out high for Larson. Pella one bounce off to Bradley. Right down baseline. Double left corner. Boswell. Passed up the quick three. Kicks it out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Now takes fadeaway three. It's off the rim. No good. Johnson there for the Arizona rebound. Back to Boswell. To Bradley. Inside pick it high for Boswell. 20 to shoot, of course. And Boswell in it for Larson. Pella hard drive to the lane. He's out. So you get there, Pella, when he can get going at 6'5", 215. He's strong with that drive and gets to the paint. Draws the foul. That'll go into his second. Now the Wildcats will inbound baseline right. Fresh 20 to shoot. Bradley to trigger the inbound into Larson. Open for three. It's up at the rim. And the rebound bounce off Arizona. So it'll be UCLA ball back court.
So let's just say it what it is. That's an open look, Brian. Just like Sebastian Mack knocked down Pella Larson just. You've got to make shots as now possessions are starting to get more and more valuable.
Wildcats are 3 of 16 shooting threes so far today. And it's inbound UCLA head to Mack. And the ball are up 3-28. 3 minutes in the second half. Mack out top of the circle now, and dribble there, working on Johnson. Steps around the screen, throw it right corner. Andrew will take the three. Out top, shoot. Andrews with the ball. Andrews around the screen. Stops right. El jumper is up. Off mark. Good follow there for the Arizona rebound. Outlet Boswell. Cats trying to go in a hurry. Ahead of Bradley. Drives to the bucket. Lay it up. Went up foul before the shot. Strong move by Jaden Bradley. And so the foul's going to go on Stefanovic. That'll be his second. We've got an injured UCLA player down as well. But Utengel, I think he's up slowly now. I can maybe hit that his head. So Wildcats here, and they're going to take a moment to check the injury. And also we may have a look at the monitor as well. And that's exactly what's happened. Close shaving to replay brought to you by Barbasol. Choose Barbasol shaving cream for a thick lather and close comfortable shave. Barbasol, the American original for over 100 years. Better by Barbasol.
One of the best ways to slow down a fast-paced team and make shots. UCLA's done that, shooting 57%. Arizona only 2 fast break points, but then couple it with UCLA's intent back. They have not been able to get early off and going, which is part of their DNA.
Wildcats will inbound baseline right. Arizona's 0 for 4 from the floor here. Second, have not scored yet. And Bradley will inbound it. Right corner, Larson. Put inside Balla. Posted up on Nuba. This double team. Out top, Larson will try a deep three. Off the rim. Balla trying to take the rebound. Hang on. Stefanovic ball. UCLA. And Bruins will take on the other way. 15. Andrews crosses midcourt, picked up badly. Did ahead for Mack. High screen from Nuba. Mack looks at a three. He'll take it off the back heel and almost out of bounds. Saved inbound though by Nuba. Into Mack. Mack down to the baseline. No shot there to Nuba. Had him back out high. Andrews. And UCLA will reset to the shot clock. Andrews center circle now. Takes the dribble left around a screen from Nuba. Drives inside. Throw it up and score. Andrews his first field goal. And the Bruins back to a 7-point lead now. Cats with the ball. Top of the key, open for three. Takes the three. That's off, no good. Johnson trying to keep it alive, and he's fouled with the back. So right there for the Wildcats, but another miss from three. And the Wildcats now 3 of 18 from outside the arc. Timeout 50. Inside, throw it out. VA open, he'll take the three and score it. Jan Vide, freshman out of just checked in and hits the three. His second made of the season. Larson looking to answer it short. And the rebound off to the Bruins. And here's Vide going coast to coast to the bucket. Laid up, no. And the rebound, KJ Lewis to the Wildcats. So Arizona with the ball the other way, break there. Lewis down top of the circle, whistle and a foul underneath on UCLA as Ballo got knocked down by Nuba. And that will be the second on Nuba. So Arizona will inbound the ball. 12:39 to go, second half.
UCLA's getting incremental contributions, Brian, when you look across the board with Buchenchel hitting a three. That last possession, Vide hitting a three. As you said, only his second made three of the season, but those little things keeping Arizona at arm's length.
This will be a 1-and-1 now for Umar Ballo. That was the 7th team foul on UCLA. Oh, Ballo, who just made two, thanks to a lane violation against UCLA. Umar back up there. He's got 6 points on the day and has added 8 rebounds. First free throw here is good. He'll earn the bonus. That's big when he can hit the front end there. Ballo 8 rebounds today, 35 rebounds now in his last 3 games. They need them all right now. One more for the senior out of Mali. Crowd quiets. Ballo steadies. It's up and rolls off, no good. 50-37 UCLA. Bruins with the ball. 12.5 to go second half. Andrews across midcourt, picked up by Bradley. Andrews works his way down left of the lane, turns no shot. Kick it out for Stefanovic. Hounded defensively by Love. Stefanovic drives around that high screen from Nuba. Trapped inside, off balance shot up, in and out, no good. Ballo gathers up his 9th rebound. Quickly out to Larson. Pella across midcourt. Feet ahead, down right side. Love for three. Off the side of the rim. Rebound battle for who's going to get the ball. Loose on the floor. Ballo's got it for the Wildcats. And Arizona tried to get a timeout, but they're going to call it a held ball. It's still Arizona possession. So the Wildcats will get it there. Boy, another. All of a sudden, these offensive rebounds for the Wildcats are keeping them alive.
Have to. When you're, hate to say it, throwing up bricks from beyond the arc, you have to crash the glass. Arizona here in the second half, Brian, 6 offensive rebounds have kept it at least somewhat close here. They really cannot have too many empty possessions.
3 for 22 from three-point range tonight for the Cats. 0 of 8 in the second half. Inbounds, Ballo out top for Love. Looks at another 3 out there. That one is good. Caleb Love with the Lexus of Tucson Charity 3. He gets to double figures, and the Wildcats back within 10. V-Day will take it the other way for UCLA. Cross midcourt, pulls up the dribble now. Bradley on him defensively. Leave it for Mack. Cats turning up the pressure on the defensive end. Mack matched on Love. Mack back and forth dribble. Shot clock to 9. Mack still out near the center circle now. Crossover, square up, jumper up, short, rebound, loose in the paint. Mack gets it back, fires it up, no. Traveling call. Nick Cronin says, wait a minute. Didn't you get hit? No call. Arizona ball. 11:24 to go second half. 50-40 Bruins. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
Arizona Complete Health is your partner through every twist and turn, bump and bruise, or new addition life has in store for you. Because our health insurance plans are plans you can count on. We have Marketplace, Medicaid, and Medicare options that give you the care you need no matter what comes your way. Arizona Complete Health, a plan for life. Learn more at planforlifeaz.com.
The sound of an ice-cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Want to live in the heart of it all? A stylish, sophisticated home just steps away from the area's top restaurants and events in town? Then you need to get in at the Flynn. With the city's best views and easy access to I-10, the Flynn is urban upscale apartment living at its finest. Rent a spacious 2 or 3 bedroom apartment home and live, work, and play in the heart of old downtown Tucson. To learn more about the Flynn, visit theflynn.com. That's THEFLIN.com. The Flynn is professionally managed by HSL Asset Management, LLC, an equal housing opportunity provider.
Thank you to our sponsor, Desert Diamond Casinos, proud partners of the Arizona Wildcats and Enterprise of the Toronto Nation. Cats down by 10. I would say maybe not the biggest possession of the second half, but so far the biggest possession. If the Wildcats can get any points here and get it to single digits, keep the momentum going, keep the crowd in the game, gives them more and more hope. They got to find a way to shoot the ball better. They're 3 of 13 in the second half. I mean, UCLA's shooting has fallen off. They're 5 of 13 in the second half. But remember, they had that lead at halftime that's helped, and they've been able to keep that cushion here.
Yeah, Arizona, when you look at what they have unfortunately not been able to accomplish in their 4 losses, is makes from the three-point line. 29% against Washington State, 27% against Stanford, 28% against Florida Atlantic. Another poor night here. How do you overcome that? You got to get to the free throw line. You got to finish points in the paint. You got to get offensive rebounds. Arizona has done enough of that to cut it to a 10-point lead. You got to keep going, and you want to say at some point the shots are going to fall? Maybe not. Maybe you just need to drive to the rim. You're in the bonus. Take it to the rack and try to get fouled.
Arizona ball backcourt after the timeout. Bradley, Love, Lewis, Larson, Ballo on the floor for Arizona. And Love will bring it across midcourt. Caleb will drive on Andrews. Caleb kisses it off the glass. Missed, no good. Vide the rebound for UCLA. So Bruins with the ball. Jan Vide, freshman in the backcourt, didn't play in the first half. Get it to Bona. And back right side. Nothing there. Back out to Vide. High screen from Bona. He'll drive it into the lane. Jumper is up and good. And a foul. And so Jan Vide is averaging 2 points a game, 7 minutes a game. Comes in, hits a 3 and a 2, draws a foul, goes to the line.
Not sure that was even close to a foul, but it was called. And the point being is Vide got into the lane, into the heart of Arizona's defense pretty easily.
Foul on Umar Ballo, his second. Free throw is up and good. So a 3-point play for Jan Vide. And it's 53-40 Bruins, just like that. Back to a 13-point lead. Cats of the ball. Here's Larson around a screen from Ballo. Throw it inside and too high for Umar Ballo and out of bounds. And the Wildcats will turn it over now for the 8th time.
You said it, Brian. After that under 12 media timeout, 2 possessions, 2 bad plays, and UCLA can extend their 13-point lead.
Andrews to Vide in backcourt. Ahead for Stefanovic. Works it down right. Crosses the lane to Andrews. He'll shoot a 3 out there off no good. That's not his shot. And the Wildcats get the rebound. Here's Bradley the other way. Jaden across midcourt. Circles top of the key. Drives into the lane. Left corner goes to Lewis. KJ is fouled on his drive. And let's see if that was on Bona. It'd be.
I don't think so.
No, I don't either. It was 4th if it was.
It's on Will McClendon.
So the first on McClendon. 8 team fouls on UCLA, and now KJ Lewis will go to the free throw line to shoot in 1-1. So clock stop, chance to add to the point totals. And KJ Lewis will stand in. 6 points so far tonight for Lewis. Been in double figures twice this season, but his energy off the bench here has been a key in the second half. Front end is up and good. One more for KJ. Wildcat basketball brought to you by Fubo, the official streaming platform of the Pac-12 Conference. 10:23 to go second half. Second free throw by Lewis is good. Oh, Wildcats back within 11 and extending their defense. Vide in the backcourt to Andrews. Andrews across midcourt to Vide just in time to avoid the 10-second call. Vide guarded by Boswell out near the center line. Ona setting up a screen. Vide around it. Dribbles right. Stops there. Kick it out for Bona. Hand it to Andrews. Andrews fire it down right side. Stefanovic open look. Missed the 3. Rebound Johnson for the Wildcats. Outlet to Boswell. Kylan the other way. Waits for Johnson trailing the play. Hand it off. Nope, not to Love. Go to Lewis. KJ matched on McClendon. Bounce pass. Johnson right side out to Lewis. Wide open 3. Got it! Lexus of Tucson Charity 3 for KJ Lewis. And the Wildcats now down by 8. As close as they have been. Bruins with the ball. Andrews to midcourt, double team. Gets ahead to McClendon. He'll take the 3 out there. It's off no good. Rebound Stefanovic for UCLA. Turnaround shot is good.
Not a backbreaker, but you have momentum. You can't get the defensive rebound.
55-45 UCLA. Cats with the ball. Johnson top of the key. Handed off to Lewis. KJ over to Love. To Ballo right of the lane. Posted up on a Dembona. Ballo backing his way down. Into the paint. Goes up. Lost the ball. Off Bruins. It'll be Arizona ball 13 to shoot.
Close to a foul there on the reach. But Umar Ballo against Adembona, that's a nice battle between two really good players. Give credit to Adembona for staying strong and not letting Ballo bully him closer to the rim.
KJ Lewis will get a rest, and I'm sure we'll see him back shortly. He's been a big part of the Wildcats here in the second half. Arizona will inbound it. Pelle Larsson out top around a screen from Ballo. Drives to the bucket. Later blocked by Adembona, and they're going to call it goaltending. Wow.
And they will review this, Brian, at the next dead ball. So this may or may not count. A new rule in college basketball. This can be reviewed.
And I think that Kelly Pfeiffer, one of the officials, told Mick Cronin exactly that. So right now it's a 55-47 UCLA lead, and the Bruins will inbound the ball in backcourt. Andrews will bring it up. KJ Lewis right back on the floor, and he will pick up Andrews. Feed ahead, stolen by Boswell. Arizona ball. Can the Cats take advantage? Boswell drives down the other way, shoots a three, scores a three. Timeout UCLA. The first points of the night for Kylan Boswell could not come at a better time. 8:30 to go second half. 5-point Bruin lead. UCLA 55, Arizona 50. Back in a moment. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
Hey Wildcat fans, get ready for another rockin' season with a better tasting, healthier protein beverage, Rockin' Protein. Whether you enjoy a hike, jog, yoga class, or simply cheering on the Cats, you need Rockin' Protein. Locally made in Arizona, this high-quality protein beverage helps you get the results you want, and it's made with real Shamrock Farms milk, so it tastes delicious with no chalky aftertaste. Look for it in the dairy case. Rockin' Protein, proud to be the official protein beverage of the Arizona Wildcats. Bear down.
In the heart of the desert,
Iguodala inside for the monster jam.
you play for a family.
In lane, Jefferson, sky high one-handed jam.
This is Arizona basketball from Learfield.
Cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Are you ready? Ready to discover your soul, your wild side, your passion, your joy, and excitement. From world-class entertainment to award-winning dining to a luxurious resort. Discover all this and more. Discover with Soul at Casino del Sol, the soul of Tucson. The official corporate sponsor of Arizona Athletics. Enterprise of the Pascua Yaqui Tribe.
Attention kids, K-8, get your Wildcat on. Join Arizona Kid Cats, the official University of Arizona club that connects kids with college. Learn more at hughesfcu.org/kidcats. Hughes Federal Credit Union is the proud sponsor of Arizona Kid Cats. Well, the goaltending call will stand, and so Pelle Larsson gets the 2, and the score is correct. UCLA 55, Arizona 50, as close as the Wildcats have been since the first half. Again, they trailed by as many as 19 in the first half. They were down 37-28 at halftime. UCLA scored the first 6 points of the second half, and things did not look good. I think a lot to do. And KJ Lewis, when you just look at his points alone here in the second half, he's got 9. And not only his offense, but his work on the glass has been a real spark.
Yeah, KJ Lewis, energy. When things aren't going well, you're not making shots. Defensively, you've got breakdowns. You need a guy like KJ Lewis who comes into the game and impacts it on both ends of the floor. Couple rebounds in the second half here also for KJ. He's been an energy giver for the Wildcats when the tank was very low for Arizona from an energy standpoint.
All right, so Bruins will inbound the ball in backcourt. Boswell, Johnson, Lewis, Larsson, Ballo on the floor for Arizona. McClendon gets it into Andrews, double teamed ahead to Stefanovic. Now UCLA won't take advantage. They had some extra numbers there, but again, they'll bring it back out and run their half court. Andrews out top, works it down high right. looking for Adembona. Catches the ball, knocked out of bounds by Ballo. Nice reach there by Umar, right into the Bruin bench. So 13 on the shot clock, and UCLA will inbound. Wildcats here, that's one of those plays that, it doesn't go in the scorebook, but it puts the defense in a little better position. Inbound the ball to McClendon. Over to Mack. Sebastian Mack around a screen. Off to Stefanovic for three. It's high off the back of the rim, no good. KJ Lewis skies for the rebound. He's fouled. He is fouled by Adembona, and that'll be his fourth.
Wow. I was worried that was going to be a foul on Arizona the way the official was motioning, but KJ went way up in the air for that defensive rebound.
All right, now Kelly Pfeiffer, who made the call, has asked for a replay here. And so,
is this going to be a potential hook and hold?
Well,
which that would be huge.
No.
Could it be Adembona trying to hook and hold either Umar or KJ Lewis, because that has implications, right, of free throws and possession. So, on top of the potential 1-on-1.
Clock stop with 8:01 to go in the second half. It's a 5-point UCLA lead, and the official will take a look at the replay monitor. One game earlier today in the Pac-12, ASU, I should say, with a strong close, beating USC up in Tempe 82-67. And so the Sun Devils improved to 5-2 in the league, and USC falls to 2-6. Trojans still without Boogie Ellis.
By definition, I think this should be a hook and hold. As you look at the replay, Adembona's left arm is clamped down on Umar Ballo's arm and holding him in place. And this is a point of emphasis on rebounds. You cannot hook and hold is the terminology on that possession. It's a dangerous type play. Now we'll see what they call.
I think they're just going to keep it a common foul. So it'll be the fourth on Adembona. 19 fouls now on UCLA here in the half. And that will put Umar Ballo at the free throw line now to shoot a 1-and-1. So Ballo 3 for 4 at the free throw line here, all in the second half. He's got 7 points and 10 rebounds. Got a chance for another double-double here today. Free throws first. Umar, 4 dribbles. Steadies, front end is up and good. We talk about it all the time. When Umar gets that arc on the ball at the free throw line, it usually goes in. 55-51 UCLA. Second free throw coming up here for Ballo. Keyshawn Johnson on the floor, along with Boswell, Larson, and Lewis. Second free throw by Ballo is good. Wow, how big are those? 5 of 6 at the line today. Umar Ballo and the Wildcats back within 3. Pressure again in the backcourt. Stefanovic nearly traveled, nearly went over and back, no call. Bruins get it across to Andrews out top, guarded by Lewis. Andrews now on a switch, picked up by Keyshawn Johnson, fired off for Stefanovic. And to Nuba, they leave him open. He won't shoot to Stefanovic, works his way into the lane, drives right, 4 on the shot clock. Out to Mack, open for 3, and it rattles and goes.
Just a miscommunication. Arizona, great defense, and then Sebastian Mack springs the top of the key 3 wide open.
Mack 9 second half points. 58-52 UCLA. Cats with the ball, Lewis, out to Larson. Larson around a Ballo screen. Feed it off for Lewis. KJ will drive the lane, stop in the paint, kick it out to Boswell. 14 to shoot. Out high to Larson. Don't have to rush here. Larson runs into Nuba, who picks up the foul. That'll be the 3rd on Kenneth Nuba. And the 10th team foul on UCLA. So the Wildcats now with the double bonus for the final 7:06 of the half. Arizona's committed 4 fouls.
You get the big man in UCLA who's guarding the screener, who's going to hedge hard, moving, leaning, and Pelle Larsson wise enough. We know he draws great fouls defensively, but as good on the offensive end, dribbles right into the big man and takes the contact.
So 2 free throws here for Pelle Larsson, shooting 81% and makes the first. Pelle with 11 points. Also Couple assists today for Pella. Second free throw is up, and it goes. And the Wildcats here, excellent free throw shooting here in the second half. They've made 11 of 12 as a team. They're down by 4. Bruins with the ball. Andrews backcourt, feet ahead. Nuba wide open underneath and slams it home.
Arizona sold out to try to get a 10-second call. Nuba on the backside.
60-54 Bruins. 6:45 to go second half. Boswell to Larson. Pella, dribble drive right, throw it inside to Johnson, broken up but saved by Ballo, right of the lane. Ballo holding it there, Nuba on him defensively. Kick it out top, Lewis, KJ going to drive to the bucket, laid up too strong, no good. Rebound, Ballo lays it in. Boy, another big offensive rebound for the Wildcats here in the second half. Umar Ballo gets to double figures, a double-double for him. It's 60-56 Bruins. UCLA with the ball, Mack walking the ball out top to Stefanovic. He drives on Larson. Off to Nuba. Back for Stefanovic. Turnaround shot blocked by Johnson. Grabbed by Larson. And here's a drive by Pella. His shot, no, he's fouled. And will head to the line to shoot 2.
Arizona's recovery, Brian. Lazar Stefanovic got behind the screener, and Keyshawn Johnson came out of nowhere. Technical foul on Mick Cronin. Mad about the non-call that was a great block from Keyshawn Johnson.
Wow. Now that, to me, is a mystery. Why would you even come close to a technical on the road in a 4-point game? Why, that could be big trouble. I mean, almost everything's gone UCLA's way today. All right, so we'll have multiple free throws here. Pella Larson to the line to shoot 2. With 6:04 to go, second half. First one is up and good. 3-point game. Second one for Pella, and nobody on the line, of course. This could be kind of intimidating unless you're a senior like Pella Larson, who makes those 2. Now we will.
Those were the technical free throws.
Technical free throws. Now we get 2 on the foul, which was on Stefanovic, his 3rd. And Arizona could tie the game on this possession, as Larson will go to the free throw line. Pella now at 14 points. Again, the Wildcats at the line here in the second half. They're 13 of 14. First one here from Larson is good. The Wildcats trailed at 1 point in this game by 19. Pella could bring the Wildcats back even. They got off to a slow start here in the second half. UCLA scored the first 6 points, and the Wildcats have slowly, steadily worked their way back into it. Larson with a chance to tie the game. Momentum-wise, this one is huge. And it is up, and it is good. And we're even at 60. Wildcats have outscored the Bruins here in the second half by a count of 32-23. UCLA with the ball. Under 6 to go second half. Sebastian Mack out high right with the dribble. Guarded by Larson. Gets around him, drives inside. Shot is up, it's good, and he's fouled. So Mack now here in the second half with 11, chance for 12 points.
Yeah, you cannot give any straight line drive opportunities to Sebastian Mack. He's a freight train, he's strong, he's not going to give up a turnover there. Big make for the freshman.
3rd foul on Umar Ballo, 5th team foul on Arizona. And Sebastian Mack to the free throw line. 16 points for Mack. He averages a team high 13.5. Free throw is good. 3-point play, and UCLA goes up by 3 at 63-60. A lot of time left, 5:47 to go. Boswell will bring it across for the Cats. Leave it off for Caleb Love. Out top for Larson. Pella, couple dribbles to Love. Top of the circle over to Boswell. Boswell slides out top to Love. Right corner, Larson driving the baseline. Spin move on Stefanovic. Nothing there. Off to KJ Lewis. Lay it up. Nobody's fouled. And will go to the line. Oh, a great cut through the lane by KJ. Stefanovic, the foul. That's his 4th.
Similar plays, Brian, where the Ball goes in for Mack on a three-point play opportunity on one end. KJ Lewis, same type of cut. He didn't have the basketball, but that was a wonderful cut as Pelle Larsson spun in the post. Excellent move for KJ. Boy, his second half has been tremendous.
Well, correction. Now, who are they going to call the foul on? They called it on Stefanovic. That would be his fifth, actually. And now Mick Cronin has asked them to take a look. Sebastian Mack is trying to take credit for the foul to keep Stefanovic on the floor. And by the way, the Wildcats have done a marvelous job against Stefanovic here in the second half. He had 13 points in the first half, only 2 in the second half. And so with 5:27 showing, they're going to take again a look at the monitor here to see.
It's not on Stefanovic.
Okay.
It will not be on him.
So he will stay in the ball game, and we'll see if they give it to Mack. That would be his second. And that's what Mack was actually telling the officials. He wanted the foul.
Yeah, Stefanovic waves at the ball, but I don't think he touches KJ Lewis on the way. Like, he brought the hand down, and it looked like it was on him, but I don't think it's going to be.
All right, looks. Yeah, they are going to change it to Sebastian Mack.
It's the right call after looking at the replay.
So, second foul on Mack. Stefanovic remains on the floor with 4 fouls. And for the Wildcats, KJ Lewis will go to the free throw line here to shoot 2. Now, Lewis has had a marvelous second half. A lot of the things that don't go in the scorebook he's been out there doing here in the second half. 11 points. He's 4 for 4 at the line, 4 rebounds on the day. And keep in mind, again, the Wildcats have been shooting 2 free throws since the 7:06 mark. And KJ, again, in a very quiet McHale Center, will put up the first, and it rolls in. In this second half, Arizona's free throw shooting right now has really put the Wildcats in this game. Arizona shooting only 38% from the floor, UCLA 51%. But the Wildcats now have 16 second half points at the free throw line. And Lewis makes it 17. And the Wildcats down by 1. 63-62 UCLA. Full court pressure put up. Timeout UCLA. Stefanovic could not find anybody open. Bruins will have 1 timeout remaining now over the final 5:27 of the second half. No one gets you closer to the game than SiriusXM Pac-12 Radio. Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason to the regular season into the postseason. We've got your team covered. Anywhere you go, get a free trial at SiriusXM.us. Pac-12 Radio 2023. And let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Wildcat Basketball from Learfield. Ryan Jeffries, Brian Hansen, courtside here at McHale Center. What a day. I mean, it's Arizona UCLA. That's number 1. Ben Mathurin goes into the Ring of Honor at halftime. The Arizona football team comes out at halftime, including Noah Fafita, Tetero McMillan, Jacob Manu, and everybody else. A sign of unity that they will return. And that ignited this place. And now the Wildcats have fought back from 19 down. They had it tied moments ago, down by 1 point here. And it's UCLA ball, backcourt. Again, Arizona will use full court pressure. Stefanovic to trigger the inbound. And he'll throw it midcourt, caught by Andrews, and now he'll wait for his teammates. They had Ballo back for the Wildcats defensively. So Andrews now back and forth dribble, out center circle, guarded by Boswell. Another 4 guys down below the free throw line. Put the play in motion. Andrews down to the left wing. Out top to Mack. He's been there scoring the second half. Mack around a double screen. Drives on Larson. A lot of contact. Mack turnaround shot. No good. Fouled by Pelle. That will be the second foul on Pelle Larsson. 6th team foul on Arizona. And free throws coming up here for Sebastian Mack.
Pretty good defense from Pelle Larsson, but mentioned it earlier, Sebastian Mack is a load. He's a great body, physically strong, able to turn and pivot and knock Pelle off a little bit of his line, and when Pelle got back into it, bumped the shooter in Sebastian Mack.
Mack with 17 points. 2 shots, first one is good. So Arizona has outscored UCLA at the free throw line here in the second half, 17-4, and that's the biggest reason why they're right in this game with 5:03 to go, down by 2, and Mack to shoot a second free throw. Mack 11 points on Wednesday, puts in another one here. Now 19 this afternoon. 65-62 UCLA. Wildcats with the ball. Boswell will bring it down. Bounce it off to Larson. Larson drive all the way to the bucket, lay it in.
Stay aggressive. UCLA doesn't want to foul, and they give up a lay-in.
Well, Ukengel playing with 4 fouls. Wasn't going to stop him. 65-64 Bruins. Cross midcourt. Andrews with the ball for UCLA. Drives left. Kick it top. Nothing there for Ukengel. Throw it back out top for Mack. Shot clock down to 10. They'll put it in his hands now. Mack against KJ Lewis. Here we go. Mack steps top of the key, hesitates, drives inside. A shot, no good. Grabbed by Nuba, missed the dunk. Larson the rebound. Off to Love. Cats on the run. Love through traffic to the bucket. Up. It is good. And he's fouled. Well, they don't call him Big Clutch Caleb for nothing, and that's going to be it for Ukengel. He fouls out with 4:14 to go.
How about that, Brian? Sometimes fate, the McHale magic. I mean, Nuba had a dunk, two-hand dunk, no one even contesting it, and he misses, and then that turns into an Arizona run out. Caleb Love attacking, and gets to the line with the make.
So the Wildcats take the lead at 66-65. And Love will go to the free throw line here with 4:14 showing. Chance for the three-point play. 13 points for Caleb. 1 for 2 at the line. Get 2 for 3. 2-point Arizona lead, 67-65. Love will come out for a rest. Bruins will inbound the ball. McClendon in backcourt. Gets it to Andrews. Wildcats will not pressure now with the lead. And Andrews will bring it up court. Stefanovic waiting on the left wing. He'll get the ball. Out top to Mack. Mack dribble drive right, followed by KJ Lewis. Clear out that right side. Pass top for Stefanovic. 10 to shoot. Stefanovic beyond the arc, out to Mack. 6 on the shot clock. Mack, crossover, drives right, turns, shot is up and good.
Better offense, great move from Mack.
Ties it at 67. It's been all Mack here in the second half for the Bruins. Larson with the ball for the Wildcats. Stops, top of the key, bounce inside. That's Ballo, laid up and good.
Bona, 4 fouls. He's trying to be very cautious. That allows Ballo free reign.
69-67 Arizona. Everybody on their feet here at McHale Center. 3:18 to go second half. Andrews with the ball for UCLA. Feed it out to Adembona out between the rings. Handed back to Mack. And again, right now they put this game in the hands of Sebastian Mack. He'll throw it off for McClendon. 6 on the shot clock. McClendon forced out by Larson. McClendon tried to create. Turns, has to force up a shot. That's an air ball, and that is a shot clock violation. Timeout. 2:57 to go second half. Arizona 69, UCLA 67. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
You know how we Wildcats love our games. And there's no place better, closer, or safer to game than Desert Diamond Casinos. Filled with hundreds of the newest, loosest slots, dozens of your favorite table games, and superior food and beverage options. Desert Diamond is the #1 destination for your free time fun festivities. Bear down for the best time in Tucson. Go to Desert Diamond Casinos. Go Cats!
Fubo is the official streaming platform of Arizona Athletics. With Fubo, you can watch every Pac-12 game, plus more college and pro sports, shows, movies, and news on over 350 live TV channels. Stream it live on your TV, phone, and other devices. No cable required. The best part? You can try Fubo for free. There's no contract or commitment. To start watching, just go to FuboTV.com. That's FUBOTV.com.
Cat Nation, banked like a champion. MidFirst Bank is the largest privately owned bank in the nation, meaning you get a range of products and features you need with a customer service you deserve. Being privately owned, MidFirst Bank is not impacted by the ups, downs, and double dribbles of the stock market. So bank with MidFirst today and feel like the champion of your finances. Learn more at midfirst.com. Member FDIC.
Arizona basketball is brought to you in part by Coca-Cola. There's magic when we cheer together.
Wildcat fans, don't forget another edition of the Tommy Lloyd Radio Show coming up on Monday night from Union Public House here in Tucson. We're on the air from 6 to 7 to talk Wildcat basketball. Look back at this weekend, look ahead to the Oregon Trail. Tommy Lloyd Radio Show Monday, 6 o'clock, Union Public House here in Tucson. Umar Ballo with a double-double today. That's his 6th of the season, 20th of his Arizona career. 18 points for Pelle Larsson, who currently leads Arizona in scoring. Wildcats have not overcome a 19-point deficit in over 10 years. Last team, believe it or not, this would be a good stump rhino question, which you would never get, and I'm not going to even ask you. Drexel in 2013 led
preseason NIT, Madison Square Garden. I at least got that.
Okay.
Now, come on, that's kind of borderline impressive. But if you would have asked me the last time we overcame that, there would be no chance that I would remember that or any of the details. But, Brian, Arizona's done it with grit, with heart, with hustle, with extra possessions, and with just relentless pursuit of driving it and getting it to the rim. They haven't finished as much as you'd want to, but the free throws, getting to the free throw line has been huge.
UCLA is foul prone on the season. They average 19 fouls a game. They've committed 23 here this afternoon, which is rapidly turning towards nighttime. And so the Wildcats with the ball. They're up by 2:50 to go. Larsson down to Love. Back to Pelle Larsson. Out top it goes to Boswell. Over for Larsson. Looking for Ballo inside. They got a mismatch there. They'll throw it underneath. Umar lays it in.
The mismatch was the key. Dylan Andrews switched out onto Umar Ballo. Post up the big man.
71-67. Arizona's biggest lead of the game. Bruins with the ball. 2.5 minutes to go. Andrews goes to Bona. Left of the lane. Posted there on Ballo. Backing him down. Adem Bona almost lost the ball. Puts a shoulder into Ballo, and then a whistle and a foul. And they're going to call it on Umar Ballo, his 4th.
Reached right at the last minute. Reached down. Should have just stayed strong with his chest. That's an easy call for an official in that situation, and the right call as far as I'm concerned. You can't go down and hack. Should have just stayed big. 2 shots for Adem Bona, who has not been to the free throw line today. He's not a great free throw shooter, 63%. Has not scored in the second half. Had 8 points in the first half. And so Bona to the line here. Again, he's been playing with 4 fouls. So at one end, he's going to lay off. At this end, trying to be aggressive. So 2 shots here with 2:18 to go. First one by Bona is up and good. Bona grew up in Nigeria, prep ball in California. Averaged almost 8 points last year for UCLA. It's up to 12 this season. We'll shoot one more here. Trying to make this a 2-point game. Bona's second is up and good. 71-69 Arizona, Wildcats ball. And Boswell will bring it up. Boswell signaling the play as he crosses midcourt. Andrews there defensively. Collin picks up the dribble now to Love. And Larsson out between the circles. Pelle driving right, stops there. Looking inside, can't find Ballo being fronted. So throw it back out to Love. Shot clock at 8. Love to Larsson. Larsson driving light. Larsson all the way to the bucket. High off the glass. Missed a good tip. I don't think they can count it. Nope, but there's a foul on UCLA. Ballo had tipped it in, but that's on Bona.
And that's his 5th. So Bona will foul out with 1:51 showing.
And they're going to look at the replay again, which they should.
Yeah.
They need to go check the foul call if it is on Bona. He attacked, as did two other Bruins, Pelle Larsson's drive to the rim to try to stop it, which it did work, but they called the foul. As you mentioned, the follow-up tip in after the whistle. And they're not reviewing a thing.
Yeah. So 5 fouls on Bona. 2 starters have fouled out now for UCLA, and for Bona, that's the 5th time this year he's fouled out. Back-to-back games now.
Part of the story of the second half, Brian, Adem Bona, 2 points, no rebounds. His inability to be productive for the Bruins has helped Arizona get back into it. The foul trouble has contributed to that. He was on the bench for a lot of time.
So Pelle Larsson back at the free throw line, and the first of 2 is good. Larsson now 19 points. His career high 21 against Wisconsin earlier this season here at McHale Center. And Pelle has had a big second half. Again, Arizona at the free throw line. Keep in mind the Wildcats lead the league in both made free throws and attempts. Both good there by Larsson. Wildcats back up by 4 again. Minute 50 to go. Bruins with the ball. Andrews across midcourt. You figure Sebastian Mack is going to get the ball at some point here. McClendon out top. Now they get it to Mack. Top of the circle. Checked by Lewis. Feed it off angle right. Stefanovic, who's been shut down in the second half. He will drive to the free throw line. Stops there. Turns. Can't get a shot over Larsson. Back outside it goes to Andrews. Dribble drive right. Fade away from the baseline. Is up off the back of the rim. No good. Foul on Arizona. Lewis over the back. And that'll put the Bruins at the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Oh, you do the job. You force UCLA into a very difficult shot from Dylan Andrews, who is not a great shooter, a 35% shooter overall. You get the miss. Defense is about securing the rebound, though. Huge offensive board for UCLA.
And so Lazar Stefanovic will go to the free throw line. He's their top free throw shooter. Made his 2 throws in the first half. 15 points, just 2 here in the second half. And the first one is good. He'll earn the bonus. Stefanovic, he averaged 10 points at Utah last year. He's averaging 9.9 this season as a UCLA Bruin. Second free throw is good. Back to a 2-point game. 73-71 Wildcats. Minute 22 to go. UCLA putting up full court pressure now. Inbounds to Boswell. Bruins will back off. And Boswell brings it up. Andrews following him shoulder to shoulder. Ahead to Love, out to Larsson. Pelle, one dribble to Lewis. High pick by Ballo. They throw it to Love, high right. Love working back and forth dribble. 11 on the shot clock. Steps right, shoots a 3, no good. Long rebound out to Larsson. Lean in shot by Pelle, and it rolls in. Wow. What a shot, and followed by Pelle Larsson. 75-71 Arizona. Less than a minute left here in the second half. Huge bucket there. Bruins with the ball. Here's Andrews on a switch, picked up by Larsson. Drives him into the lane. Knocks down Pelle. Offensive foul.
Pelle Larsson. Offensive end. He gets a rebound and a stick back. Defensive end switched up on a point guard who tries to take him off the bounce, and Pelle draws the charge.
4-point Arizona lead with 43.7 to go. Keyshawn Johnson will check back in for the Wildcats here. And he's going to replace Umar Ballo. And again, without Bona on the floor right now, they don't really have an offensive threat in Nuba to the Bruins. So the Wildcats will inbound in backcourt. KJ Lewis, he cannot run the baseline. They do have a couple timeouts. Gets it to Love right under the basket there. And what? We got a whistle. What are they going to call? The officials trying to decide. It is traveling. Turnover Arizona. So UCLA ball now. Down by 4, 41.7 to go.
Did the foul cause the travel, or did Caleb travel before the contact? That's the question. The answer, as far as the officials are concerned, is a travel. Big full court pressure turnover for UCLA.
So now the Bruins will inbound the ball under their own basket. Looking to inbound, they get it. Stefanovic jumps up a three. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Long rebound out top. Mack, he tries a three straight away. It's high off the rim. Ballo there for the Arizona rebound, and he has it knocked away and stolen by McClendon. Out to Andrews. Jumps a three up, way off the mark, no good. Long rebound, chased down in the corner. Big scramble for the ball. Bodies all over the place. Tie up. That'll be UCLA ball. 24 seconds to go.
Arizona is literally the best rebounding team in the country by margin. They cannot buy a defensive rebound right now.
All right, well, total rebounds today. Wildcats +3, but like you said, they're leading the nation. They're on the year averaging 13, +13. So the Bruins will inbound. 24 seconds remaining, 4-point Arizona lead. Both teams have timeouts here. The possession arrow back to the Wildcats now. And the Bruins inbound the ball. They go right corner. Stefanovic, a three, no good. Rebound, Ballo for Arizona, and he's fouled down on the baseline with 19 seconds to go. 2 shots coming up for Umar Ballo.
Well, Brian, it's amazing how percentages start to bear themselves out. At one point in time, UCLA was 6 of 9 from the three-point line. They're now 3 of 16 since that mark. And Umar Ballo secured a huge rebound there, one that they had been dying to grab, as UCLA is one of their last 8 here, has not made a field goal in 3.5 minutes. Arizona 6 of its last 7. I mean, this is what a turn of fates here.
Well, there's a good chance that the Bruins will outshoot the Wildcats today, as the Trojans did on Wednesday, and Arizona won that game. They could win this one. So Umar Ballo to the line to shoot 2. He's been big at the line here in the second half. 5 of 6, and the first one is up and good. Maybe this is the game when Umar Ballo finds that free throw rhythm, and what a game to find it.
He's made 6 of 7.
6 of 7. 16 points, 12 rebounds today for Umar Ballo. 76-71 Arizona, 19 seconds left. Ballo to shoot a second. Steadies, that one is up. That is good. 77-71 Arizona now. Bruins need a 3. Where's Stefanovic? Mack will hand it to Stefanovic out top. Dribbles left, turns, no space, off to McClendon for 3, way off the mark. Boswell the rebound for the Wildcats. Did the Bruins foul? They won't. 4 seconds left, and the Wildcats have won it. 19 down, 6 up. What a day at McHale Center. We'll see him again at Pauley. Another classic, maybe not a beautiful classic, but a classic. Arizona, UCLA. Just what the fans wanted to see here on a Saturday afternoon. Arizona 77, UCLA 71. That's your final. Back to recap in a moment. This is Wildcat basketball from Learfield.
Pain not only keeps you off the field, but keeps you from your daily activities. Proactive Physical Therapy takes you, your pain, and your full recovery seriously. With 9 locations throughout Tucson, we offer a free injury assessment. Come see how our full recovery focus can help you get your life back. Because a good enough recovery isn't good enough. www.proactivept.com. Proactive Physical Therapy, a proud partner of Arizona Athletics and trusted choice for keeping Wildcats fans in the game.
Winner of the BBB Torch Awards for Ethics.
Parker & Sons.
Voted #1 12 years in a row by consumers in Ranking Arizona.
Parker & Sons Plumbing.
5-star service and Google Home Services certified.
Parker.
Angie's List Super Service Award.
Parker & Sons.
Contractor of the Year Award.
Parker & Sons.
Parker & Sons is the most decorated company in Tucson, with award-winning installations and service for all your AC, plumbing, and electrical needs. Call Parker at 520-2REPAIR. That's 520, the number 2, then REPAIR for Parker.
The game is over, but there's plenty more to go on the Arizona Sports Network from Learfield. Scores, stats, a game recap, and visit with head coach Tommy